And welcome. Hey, there's me on the thing. There's us on the thing.
Oh, it's just doing notes.
We're on the thing. We're on the thing. It's very professional. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2022 NHL Draft cast here on the Sportsnet YouTube channel with Steve Dangle and Colby Armstrong. I'm Steve Dangle. That's Colby Armstrong.
Of course, we're hydrated by Biosteel as well for this.
Absolutely.
Dangle.
We got some there, and we got some there.
Crushing
we got some
it.
there. We got some more there.
What is this?
I don't think we have enough. This is it looks like a raspberry.
Yep.
Is that a raspberry?
Blueberry, maybe?
Are you an expert on fruits?
No.
No?
Yeah.
I like to think I am. We're gonna talk about so much hockey today, man. We're gonna talk about an outrageous.
It's been crazy
stuff.
today already. Like some trades, some signings. Another one just went down just before we came on. I was writing it down as it happened.
That was part of the reason why I was like, "What? We're on, huh?" So Marc-Andre Fleury, this is according to Michael Russo. He was just actually re-signed by the Minnesota Wild. 2 years, $7 million total. He was making $7 million per year. Now it's $3.5 million AAV.
Well, that's
a really, really good deal for the Wild, man.
yeah. And so people are going to be hanging out with us here for how long, Dangle? 3 hours almost? 2.5 hours.
Something like that. Don't turn it off.
No, don't turn it off. We're going
Don't.
straight the whole way. But the reason why this Fleury signing right now with the Wild is pretty important is because there's speculation of him going all over the place, and of course everyone knows you're
The Leafs were in on them.
Everyone knows that you're very hot on your Leafs, and they're looking for goaltending, of course.
They better keep looking.
Was that surprising to you to see that, or did you think that there'd be? I mean, of course, we don't know what Fleury or the conversations, the Leafs and everything, but
I'm surprised. I'm not surprised to see him get a second year.
yeah,
Not at all.
So he'll be 38 this year as well. Hall of Fame goaltender. He's got a great career. Previously, before this past season, won the Vezina. So you know why people are after him or looking to acquire him, even though he is a little older, right?
I think.
Would you have been happy if the Leafs would have got him?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, right?
Age. Yes. So sorry. Every now and then I'm gonna get someone talking in my ear, and I don't know how to multitask, so I'm gonna tell you that someone's talking.
Oh,
in
this
my
guy
ear.
can't do it. I'm walking around with him all day today in Montreal. I'm like, buddy, where are you going? What's going on? Like, he just catches like, whoa, what's going on?
I forgot my backpack somewhere in the arena, and I forgot my luggage in the cab last night, and luckily the guy came and found me like a child.
I'm Steve's babysitter on this draft cast.
Well, Dad, we're going to be going to every single pick,
Yep.
like on the broadcast. So we're going to be able to see that. You're going to experience it in real time. So you can have the TV on and us, or you could just hang out with us.
Yep.
And you can click like and click subscribe, tell all your friends. Obviously, you can't do that on the TV side. And then the players are going to come visit us. That's what the third chair is for.
Yeah, we have an extra seat here, so looking forward to seeing some of these future stars.
It's not just for your wallet.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I hid my wallet over there, away from you.
I would have gone in.
Yeah, but we're looking forward to talking to some of these guys, of course, and I think it was cool. Did you make your way out onto the? We're not on the draft floor. We're just tucked off to the side here. I walked out there pre-draft. I mean, that thing is flooded, and you'll see when we cut to it that the draft floor is flooded.
Not literally. Everything's
It's a
fine.
mass of humanity out there of scouts. I saw Jerry Bruckheimer was there. That was probably one of the cooler.
Did you?
Yeah, I went and said hi to him.
I didn't see him.
I butted right in there.
Shut up. Everyone says hi to you. Everyone, like 10 minutes ago, who was it? Jeff Molson was coming up to you.
It was great to see him. Yeah, I played here for half a season, the lockout season, and it was my last year in the NHL. And then got to play in Montreal. I was a Habs fan as a kid, so it was a dream come true. And then it was cool to see.
Oh, you must love getting bought out by the Leafs.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great thing. It led me to Montreal for my last season. But Jeff Molson, fantastic guy, great owner. Much the same with the Leafs with Larry Tannenbaum, but just a great guy. Came over out of his way to say hi to me. It's just it's so cool to see. So we're in person here now. We've had Zoom drafts. We've had all this stuff. So it's really cool rubbing elbows and seeing people face to face. And of course, being in a great building and great hockey city in Montreal, it's been awesome. The streets are buzzing. It's wild.
There's an energy. There's a lot of honking when you see a Habs jersey and everything.
Yeah.
And the first draft in person since 2019. That's one of those things that I just try not to think too hard about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, if you think too hard about it, you just go, oh my God, it's been so long. Nope. Just say hi to all your old friends who you haven't seen in a long time. Say hi to Cough.
Yeah, Cough came by.
This guy calls Paul Coffey Cough. We have different lives.
Well, Paul Coffey, I got to play in like a fantasy camp with Paul Coffey, who can still absolutely wheel and deal, but he's got the old school habits, Dangle, where he uses a stick a lot. So I went to skate by him on like a regroup situation, which isn't a big deal, but I got the stick whip on my buttocks, and it was like a like he knew what he was doing, like he's been doing his whole life, of course, and an old school move, and it left like a raspberry bruise on me. So I felt the wrath of Paul Coffey, but great guy. He's here. He'll be, I'm sure, dominating the draft floor also. And we get to see all kinds of incredible people out there. And that reminds me of my draft in 2001. Some of these kids are sitting here, and of course the world is different now, social media and how much more is put into it. That's why I said it was cool to see Jerry Bruckheimer, because I remember being a kid sitting there and seeing like Wayne Gretzky walk by, and you've seen like Luc Robitaille, who I saw today too, which is still really cool.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great experience to have it back in person, all in one place, where you're able to see people you can only dream about seeing on TV. They're right here.
The alumni not being able to turn it off thing. I don't have a lot of stories like this, but I do have this. I think it was road hockey to conquer cancer a few years ago.
Yeah.
I was playing against Lou Franceschetti's team, and
was he going hard?
He took a shot, and it was a really hard shot, but I went to block it because I'm a warrior. You know me.
It's just embedded in your genes.
It's just who I am.
Yeah,
it's who I am. And I flamingoed a bit though. I lifted up the one leg, and he just slashes me like two-hand right in the one leg that wasn't off the ground.
And he took you down.
And he goes, "You block it like a man." And I was like, "We are at a charity road hockey tournament, sir." That hurt.
Well, I blocked shot. I broke both my feet playing for the Leafs, getting hit by pucks. Not technically blocking shots, but I did get hit. And I will say there's a big difference between blocking a shot and getting hit by a shot. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it takes a little more courage to do what you did, even though you flamingoed, because you meant to try to block it.
I didn't mean to, sort of, but my instincts were like, no, it hurts.
So did he change your mind that you will be a shot blocker now, or were you just like, God, no chance?
He changed my mind to stop going to the gym. Food tastes delicious. Get out of this whole athletics thing. Just talk about it.
We just saw Juraj Slafkovsky on TV. I mean, this guy is a monster of a man.
6'4".
Shane Wright, Cooley, him, Slafkovsky, top three. And here comes Montreal, Gary Bettman. They're starting the draft. They're going to start.
And we're going to go to them.
Bonsoir, Montreal.
Bilingual. Very good.
Bienvenue au repêchage de la Ligue nationale du hockey upper deck 2022. Mention son pour tard.
What do you rank his French there, Colby?
I thought it would be better, but it's a great effort.
It is a return to normalcy. We are thrilled that the draft is in the city that has played host to the first NHL draft back in 1963 and has been home to the most NHL drafts since. I'm not sure why you're booing that. It's your city. But on a serious note, we had a tragedy here in Montreal yesterday with the untimely passing of Brian Marchment, who was here in his capacity with the San Jose Sharks. Obviously, our condolences, the condolences of the entire NHL family go out to Brian's family and friends, and I'd ask everybody to stand for a moment of silence in Brian's memory. Thank you.
I don't know if you can really go back to booing after that. That's very tough.
You'll have to hold it for a second. Wait a minute. I'm now honored to be accompanied tonight by Tanya Bossi and Martin Lafleur. Within a span of 8 days in April, the NHL lost two of its most legendary players, and Montreal lost two of its most beloved sons, and most important, Tanya and Martin lost their cherished fathers. We still and always will feel their losses deeply. But tonight, we celebrate their lives. And we recall that the remarkable careers of both Guy Lafleur and Mike Bossy began on nights such as this at NHL drafts held in Montreal.
Mon père a grandi dans un village qui s'appelait Tursault. Un jour, il rêvait, comme son idole, Jean Béliveau, de faire la Ligue nationale. In 1971, thanks to Sam Pollock's wizardry, the Montreal Canadiens drafted my father. Mon père m'a dit, il y a un bout de temps, le sentiment d'être repêché est aussi grand que de gagner la Coupe Stanley ou tous les autres honneurs ou accolades qu'on peut recevoir en performant dans la Ligue nationale. Parce que la Ligue nationale est le summum du hockey au monde. The Lafleur family would like to wish the best of luck to all the players who are eligible for the 2022 NHL Draft. Enjoy this moment. It's once in a lifetime. Thank you. Merci.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Mon père avait un rêve, celui de jouer dans la LNH et de briser des records. Il y a 45 ans, il a été repêché par les Islanders de New York. Et bien inspiré par Guy Lafleur, sans doute bien inspiré par Guy Lafleur, il avait même affirmé au directeur général qu'il compterait 50 buts dès sa première saison. Eh bien, c'est avec ce gilet des Islanders qu'il en a marqué finalement 53. My father's dream was to play in the NHL. My father's dream was to play in the NHL. 45 years ago, he was drafted by the New York Islanders, and he told the GM that he would score 50 goals during his first season. Well inspired by Guy Lafleur and wearing this jersey, he scored 53. Despite his shortened life and career, my dad's dream came true. And if he was here tonight, he would tell you to dream big as you can. Malgré une vie et une carrière écourtée, mon père a accompli son but et plus encore. S'il était présent ici ce soir, il vous dirait à tous de rêver grand, très grand. Merci. Thank you.
extremely hard to do what they just did, because you're not just getting up in front of a stadium full of people. You're, essentially memorializing your father.
Yeah. Amazing players, amazing people. I got to meet both those guys. Amazing giants in our game.
Before we get down to this evening's business, we have another special guest.
Who we got?
Canadiens head coach Martin St. Louis.
Martin and Martin. That's what I used to say. I played World Championships with him one time.
I was about to say,
amazing
when
guy.
would you have played with him?
Amazing guy, amazing love for the game, amazing brain for the game, great teammate, hardest worker.
How much do you squat?
Oh, legs just unbelievable. Christmas turkey thighs.
Merci.
Kind of the perfect
Just a
coach.
real special, good person.
Yeah. Perfect coach for this team.
Awesome. He's fun. He's cool. He loves the game. He loves the rink. He loves the guys.
Merci.
A Hall of Famer.
There was some talk today about they might stop doing drafts in person. This is why you can't.
No, get out of here.
You can't.
Look at people. They're loving it.
I always say it's the
Can you
last day
imagine
of
how that
school.
feels for Marty right now? Imagine that feeling up there.
Amazing.
Martin et Tania, je suis content que vous êtes ici. Tania, ton père il a passé beaucoup de temps à Laval. Il a inspiré beaucoup de jeunes lavallois comme moi quand on était jeunes. Martin, ton père, c'était l'idole de la province. OK? Il nous a fait vivre des moments inoubliables comme fans du Canadien. Merci d'être ici. Bienvenue au repêchage, bienvenue à tous les fans du hockey, mais spécialement à nos fans des Canadiens.
He's getting them going.
You can never go all digital. No way.
Encore une fois,
No way.
à guichet fermé. Vous êtes vraiment extraordinaires. Merci. "47 years. Took me 47 years to finally be at my first draft.
Yeah, that's great.
And it was worth the wait. The last 2 days, the energy in this city's been awesome. Merci, Montréal.
It has been. Buzzing.
Marty St. Louis, the man.
Congratulations to all the players that are
He
going to
owns
hear
this
their
building, right?
names
Oh, look
in the
at
next 2
so
days.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Understand that it's just the beginning. It's probably the easy part. What's ahead of you is going to be much harder. And for the guys that don't hear your name, it's okay. It's not the end. You just keep pushing. You match work ethic with will. You can accomplish anything.
That's what I was going to
Encore
say.
une fois, merci beaucoup. Amusez-vous ce soir. Et go Habs go!
So, I
The
think
draft is open. Here we go.
I think they're about to invite the Habs up on stage to make the first pick.
I was going to... Are you going to read that?
Well, so Shane Wright is the consensus
Merci,
first overall
Martin.
pick. Stéphane Leroux of RDS
Why
saying the
can't I get
Canadiens
some
will
of
make
that?
Slovak
Anyway,
Juraj
thank you to
Slafkovsky
Jeff Molson
the first pick.
and the entire
I've heard this over the last couple days.
Yeah, we've been hearing this. Sam Cosentino has been saying this. He's probably of the top kids the most NHL ready.
Here, turn Gary down until the Habs come up.
The NHL family this week.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was just going to say he's probably, and Sam has been saying this, he's probably the most NHL ready, a monster kid, big body, played at the Olympics. And, he's accolades for a young player to play that, man's game. Nothing
7
against
goals,
anyone
7
else,
games.
but it's just, Sam brings up a really good point too. I was listening to some of his stuff too about, missing a year to hockey, and the ability to see Slafkovsky at those other levels, against those big guys. So it's been kind of weird. I mean, if that's true, I could see it. Plus, he's huge. Look at the Habs lineup, right? You need something like that, right?
Well, and they're working on trading Josh Anderson apparently, and I see Slafkovsky, and I'm like, I don't know, why couldn't they be on the same line?
Yeah.
have someone like Suzuki
Yep.
or
Yep.
something like that with those two giants flanking him.
I can't wait to see what happens now. That throws a wrinkle into everything because I think, for the most part, I think he's been kind of. There's Vinny LeCavalier.
Okay.
I don't know what's going to happen. Brian Campbell in the background there. Look at the boys. Everyone's kicking around. A lot of pressure on this fella here.
Whoa, what a hit by Campbell. Elliot Friedman saying, as we wait for the first pick, not sure of all the particulars, but believes something is up with Vancouver and the New York Islanders. So, we're going to get a million things.
Oh, my God. Let's go draft. This is what we always... Right? Is this not what we want?
Oh, 100%. So we got DeBrincat to Ottawa for 3 picks. Kemper's expected to hit the market. What else we got? Alexander Georgiev getting traded
Colorado.
to Colorado. And there was another one. Oh, Chris Letang signing
6 years.
6.1 until he's 41.
Yep. Flower 2-year deal in Minnesota. What else is going on? And of course, you said the Vancouver thing. Is JT Miller, he's been rumored?
He
was
to be
last
gone.
year, kind of also at the end of the year, up to the deadline.
Also, new GM, right?
Yeah.
So, your mind automatically goes to JT Miller. Lou has a flair for the dramatic at the draft, especially on day 1 and in the top 10. But, I mean, with Patrick Allvin, new team that he's hired there, it could be anybody.
He's got Jimmy Rutherford there, too. He's a gunslinger.
Yep.
He likes to get her going. He likes to fire off the trades. He's going. Boom, boom.
He doesn't screw around.
No.
Did you play under Jim Rutherford?
I didn't. No, I didn't. I was, of course, I live in Pittsburgh, so I've been around the Penguins a lot. And, I mean, they do have a first-round pick this year, but they haven't forever because they're going for it all the time. So it's been rather exciting.
And I wouldn't believe anything that I see on Twitter. I'm not going to believe any pick until I see him say it.
Well, you have exceptional status player in Shane Wright, and he's come through, and he's got all this buzz around him since he's been a pre-junior.
And he still played a lot of major junior hockey. It's just he missed an entire year last year. Still put up over 90 points.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about how he had.
And I believe at the under
under
18s he was injured too, and still came back to tie team lead or tournament lead in points.
I believe it.
He's a special player. He's a special player, and there's no question that those guys, Slavkovsky, Shane Wright, right there, and Logan Cooley, those 3 have kind of been in the mix as at the top all year long.
He could go first. He could go second. There's rumors about New Jersey potentially trading.
We're hearing
the second
trades.
pick.
I know everything's happening here, so stick with us.
I've heard Shane Wright going as low as 4.
Here they go. They're up. Vinny LeCavalier.
Let's go to him.
Guys like Jagger, both very successful. No team will be busier
I think the
tonight
crowd
than
likes them.
Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah.
14
They
picks,
put them right at the front of the
tied for
stage.
most since 2004 with the Chicago Blackhawks. Kent Hughes and all the brass are heading to the podium as Montreal.
David Amber gives you all the great information.
What
this guy, David Amber, unbelievable.
Let's take a listen to Kent Hughes and the Habs about to make their pick.
Here we go.
This is exciting, hey?
I'm
hometown team.
They got
Cup
another
final
pick,
a
too.
few years ago. They lose. They have a brutal year. Everyone's hurt. Everyone's missing, and now they get to host this and hand out the first overall pick.
And it's so rare. Producer Drew told me to shut up. He's right.
We're not giving them dead air, though. We're talking up until we see someone coming to make the pick. They're trying to organize it here. What's going on? Okay, they're situating themselves. It's very key. Here we go.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Bonsoir à nos partisans. Merci beaucoup pour votre soutien incroyable. Je veux aussi souhaiter bienvenue aux espoirs et leurs familles. I would like to thank and welcome all the prospects and their families to Montreal. On behalf of the Montreal Canadiens organization, we would like to extend our deepest condolences to the Marchman family and to the San Jose Sharks for the untimely passing of Brian. Congratulations to Joe Sakic and the Colorado Avalanche. avec notre premier choix au repêchage with our first pick in the 2022 NHL Draft. Les Canadiens de Montréal sont fiers de repêcher from the Slovakian national team and TPS Turku, Juraj Slafkovský.
He looks like he's going to faint. He couldn't believe it.
It's a long fall, man. 6'4".
Oh, look at the fan. I love
Mom and Dad losing it. I love it. Who's got the bow tie? I gotta know who's got the bow tie. Legendary.
There's a bow tie.
And this is what I was worried about, and I had no reason to worry about it, because when there's a pick,
wow,
and it's unexpected, or the crowd expects a certain thing, I mean, it's your hometown. You want the reaction to be nothing but tumultuous.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
I think everyone was kind of blown away. Everyone was, I guess I could say, surprised. I think he's the highest drafted. Michael Civic right there, my old teammate. Of course, believe he was in the Jaromir Jagr trade and came to Pittsburgh years ago with one of the agents.
Oh.
Shaking hands, a Slovak player himself. But what a feeling. You could see the surprise almost in his face, right? He obviously doesn't have social media.
I mean, there's a bit of an air of what am I getting myself into. Second Slovakian-born player picked in the top 5. He's got to be the first to be picked first overall.
First overall, he is, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man. You know,
I believe he is.
Listen, like, we're both Canadian. I like when Canada wins gold. I do. But, you know, whenever a team makes a breakthrough at the Olympics or a breakthrough in the World Juniors, I say it's good for hockey, right? It's good that other countries are getting better. And this is Slovakia's draft, man. Oh. Like, they got a bunch of guys going. And David Juracek, he's a Czech player. He should go in the top 10. Number 1.
That's awesome.
Oh, and they got the little accent.
They do.
Thing. I like
That's
that
awesome.
players are starting to do that more.
Yeah, it's great. It's a nice touch. You don't just have a Slafkovský name bar laying around with that amount of detail with the little thing on it.
Unless
you know.
Liney. There's his Liney.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's going, oh, wow, we got a big guy on our team. Let's go.
You know, it's funny that you say that, man, because, like, during the Stanley Cup final, I feel like they were all big guys. Or at least on the
their
back
D.
end.
Their D were huge. The tower of power back there. All 6 guys, huge.
I think he might be a little taller than Vinny Lecavalier, or they're at very least the same height. I forgot Lecavalier was with the team. Are you a Sopranos guy, by the way?
No, not at all.
Oh,
Gordon?
I always say Jeff Gordon he looks like Jimmy Altieri is another character.
Oh, is he?
On the show. Jimmy the Rat.
Well, that's awesome. What a splash off the start. You kind of.
Oh, and producer Drew reminded me of something that I literally forgot. We're going to get Juraj Slafkovský here on
great
the set
kid,
with us.
Awesome guy. I got to meet him at the Combine in Buffalo. When was that now? A few weeks ago.
Months ago?
A month ago?
A week ago?
I don't remember.
Recently.
There
you go.
That's a good one. Yeah, they're really good.
We got a comment from the chat, by the way, before we get to the serious stuff. Chris asks, is Steve wearing a Playboy Bunny shirt? No. Psycho Bunny is the name of the brand. Deb Berman from Sportsnet put me in this.
Yeah, our stylist.
And I think I look
our
great.
Guru. She put me in this. I look amazing tonight. I look absolutely getting compliments everywhere. So Uri had braces when I met him at the Combine. I mean, this is how young these guys are. He had braces. And look at that nice smile. Look how happy he is. We get to see it. Braces off, ready for the NHL. So I think he was of a few players from this draft that are NHL ready, as they're saying. NHL ready, can play next year. So amazing.
Oh, wow.
Big Z giving him a nice shout out.
Can we go to Big Z?
A takisto ti gratulujem k tomu, že si bol draftovaný do NHL. A prajem ti dlhú kariéru.
I don't think it's English.
Úspešnú kariéru, nech sa ti darí a drž sa. Maj sa pekne, ahoj.
What does it mean to hear that from Zdeno Chara?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Legend of Slovak hockey, legend of NHL. Feels great.
And now you're the first Slovakian to ever be drafted first overall. What do you think the celebration is like right now in Slovakia?
I think people are crazy. Yeah, they have to be. I hope. Yeah.
Middle of the night, doesn't matter. The party's
That's
going.
the best answer ever. I've been saying that for a few years, by the way.
Yeah. All right, that's awesome. That was great. Well, all right, that's awesome. That was great. Well, tough to follow that up. I mean, we didn't get anything.
As we're talking, you get a look at him here. Number 20, my old number. Look how big this man is. Shoots a puck. He can dangle.
He's
big
ridiculous.
body. There's no doubt that
This goal's so nasty.
standout. Look how he just powers through guys now.
Gets his own rebound.
Amazing. So yeah, we'll get him. Great personality, by the way. Really, really great kid. Really good person. And there he is. He's got the braces.
Oh wow!
That's how young these guys are, man. I'm telling you.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
I like this guy already.
Yeah, he's. I mean, do you think that was a shock? Do you think Montreal fans were kind of shocked, or do you think they had? Because there was like in the last, especially like 4 or 5 days, there's, something started to swirl in the air a little bit more. Did you feel that?
Oh, 100%. I think what's going to blow people away. Slafkovsky going first overall, it's a little bit of a surprise, but not that much.
Yeah.
Like Sam Constantino had him second. So I mean, first
now,
and second. But if
what's happening next? This is the big question, right? And
I've heard Logan Cooley could go second, and Shane Wright could continue to drop.
Wow.
I've heard other names in there and I'm not going to spoil it. Shane Wright could continue to drop.
Who do they have in Jersey that are their centermen down the middle? Right? They're. Do they have? Can he put? You can put him on wing. I don't know. I think he could probably be pretty versatile. You could have some decisions to make, but I don't think you can go wrong with wherever you're going to do. But I mean, I think New Jersey is an up and coming team that could, if they get a little bit crazy, could really push themselves, at least with their young skill, speed, the way they play, at least into a playoff conversation with this young core they have.
They need to stop pucks.
Oh
they
my
need to
God.
stop pucks. And if there was a goalie available this high, I bet they'd take him. But there isn't. Try to outscore your problems.
Oh, I would love to hear this.
Yeah,
Can we hear this for
let's
people?
Get to Freed.
Earlier this week, we were down to 3 prospects, and we felt like we had done a real thorough review of them, both, in person as well as in video. I would say probably Wednesday morning, we see the group was at a point where we were definitely leaning toward Uri, but we wanted to meet him one more time, ask some important questions that we feel needed to be answered. He passed with flying colors, and here we are.
Is there anything particular he said that convinced you?
Yeah, Elliot.
You know what? It's more, he's got a really dynamic personality. He's very charismatic, but we asked him a certain question, like, what is the best moment for you in hockey? And he said, when we're winning by a goal or losing by a goal and the game's on the line.
Congratulations, Ken. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Devils are up next.
So Elliot is an absolute monster.
Great question. I'd love to know. I'm going to ask him when he gets here what was the interview process like, because during my draft, I had to do some interviews the day before the draft. Of course, New Jersey coming to the stage now. We didn't know what was going to happen. Are they going to make the pick? Are they going to trade it? What's going on?
It looks like they're going to make the pick, but Freed tweeted he thinks they're going D, which Cooley's not D.
No.
Wright's not D.
No.
So who's going? That would be
Nemitz.
Wild. There's Simon Nemec, another Slovakian. Could be a Slovakian one too, like Ovechkin Malkin with the Russians. David Juracek. Who else is available? I mean, it's really just those two. Kevin Kurchinski would be a huge stretch.
Marty Brodeur.
Although he's supposed to go pretty high. Let's listen to Marty.
J'aimerais remercier la Ville de Montréal, Jeffrey Molson et le Canadien de Montréal pour la belle hospitalité pour toute la semaine. Merci beaucoup. Also, I'd like to say hi to all our fans back in New Jersey at the Stone Pony at our draft party.
What a
Stone Pony.
Pour nommer notre sélection, la nouvelle assistante gérante, Kate Madigan.
We both looked at each other. Hey, we're like, let's go.
Come on now.
Et avec le deuxième choix, le Devils du New Jersey, With the second selection, the New Jersey Devils are proud to select from Nitra, Simon Nemec.
Nemec. Slovaks 1-2. What a year. What a start.
Wow.
Everything is happening. Absolutely everything.
So, plays D, shoots right. Sam Constantino.
The right-handed D-man. I mean, a right-handed defenseman, you're right. Sam Constantino was all over it, talking about, I mean, the whirlwind of what do they call that when they make up a draft order? What do they call it?
Mock draft.
They mock draft. Sam, of course, everything's kind of swirling. You hear something else, it swirls. Everything's happening. We said it coming into this. Like, stuff was starting to swirl. I went to bed last night really late, but as I laid my head down on the pillow, I was thinking, I don't know what's going to happen today. I just had a feeling and talking and the buzz around town. You've seen scouts. I'm seeing people I know, and everything kind of seemed like, uh-oh, what's going to happen? We don't know. Can you imagine what the other teams are thinking right now? Do you think there's a scramble? Like, is this Kevin Costner draft day movie like happening?
I think the Coyotes number is ringing off the hook, and if they don't take Shane Wright, then it'll be Ron Francis's number ringing off the hook with the Kraken.
This is when I actually feel bad for Shane Wright, just because you're locked into this position. Now you're sitting here watching. We were seeing.
I wouldn't feel that bad. He's laughing.
No, he's laughing. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I mean, he must have known
I think
this
so.
was
First
coming.
of all, I will say I believe both of these players. You go ahead, do that.
Oh, hey,
Run
click
the
like
show.
and subscribe. Thank you.
Yeah, let's
Producer
get it going.
Colby and producer Drew.
I heard we
click
have,
like and
we
subscribe.
have a lot of people watching us. This is awesome. I want to say this. These are the two guys that have come up as NHL ready guys that can play. And I think the wrinkle of a right-handed D pushes it even higher, right? So I think that's why we see where these two gentlemen have fallen. Congrats, Slovakia. I mean, just absolutely crushing the night so far here in Montreal.
Well, and what's significant about him? So Juraj Slafkovsky played. He's obviously Slovakian, played for Slovakia at the Olympics, but he played his hockey in Finland. This past year. Simon Nemec is actually out of the Slovakian program. Like, he played in the Slovak league with Nitra. 26 points in 39 games. Just the one goal, though. Monster in the playoffs. 17 points. 5 of them goals in 19 playoff games for Nitra.
He flipped the switch.
In Slovakia.
And I mean, I got to say, playing in those leagues over there, if you're a younger guy playing in those leagues, they don't care. Like, they'll bring you along. They're not going to, like, play the heck out of you. You know what I mean?
It's not a developmental
It's a men's league. It's big. We should
Gary.
5-1 win for Canada. Nemec had an assist in that, and after the game, one of the players,
This has to be a trade,
said,
right?
hey,
The Yotes
we'll
have 3 minutes on the clock.
That's how good he is.
Let's send it back to the floor. Carolyn Cameron.
Simon, the second overall pick to the New Jersey
Oh,
Devils.
my
You're
bad.
shaking your head.
My bad.
It surprised
I saw
you.
Gary.
You thought Gary was going to make a trade?
Because,
okay.
amazing
Everything's happening.
for
That was
me,
a little
and,
jumpy.
that
Sorry,
being
guys.
Slovak
Sorry,
hockey
guys.
first
I would love to hear this
Shut
guy.
up,
Let's
Gary.
hear what this guy says.
Okay.
We're going to have him later also, I hope. I don't know.
You've got
Are we
your
getting
bronze medal at
everyone?
the Olympics. What does
We
it
hope
mean
so.
to share
We hope.
this
We don't know.
moment with him?
We have a guy in a
So
wrestling
I
singlet that will
lost
be
the
wrestling the
words
players
because,
into our area.
I was surprised that we were kids when we dream about NHL Draft.
Well, you've been playing for the top league in Slovakia for 2 years away from home. How's that helped prepare you for the NHL?
Yeah.
I think it will be different. It will be different in ice and off ice, and I'm excited, and we will see.
Congratulations and best of luck.
Thank you.
David?
All right, thanks, Carolyn. Jason, let's get your scouting report.
Let's watch some of
Well,
this.
we're going to take a look at him handle a puck here that was wobbling. He's going to move to open ice, and this is what this kid does. He finds space on the offensive zone, but I want you to watch this play here
Let's
very
watch
closely.
this.
He leads the rush. He's not only just quick on his own entry, that's a full-grown man in pro
And he
hockey.
does it with
He's
a
beating
cage.
to the edge, getting
He's got a
pucks to the
cage on,
net.
yeah.
Here we are again, coming through the
It's
middle.
gotta
of
be
the
a
He looks
net.
big
Boom,
too.
here he
Like,
is.
he's a big kid
Carrying
too.
a puck.
He's 6
That
foot,
right there
So-
is gonna be
$190, so he's
less
thick.
of a natural
I mean, he's
thing
playing
that
with
he
men.
does, but he's going to move it, and he's going to do a lot of other things.
What a
All right,
night.
Elliot.
I'm actually
Thanks,
super
Dave. When
excited
did you
so
make
far.
the
Like,
decision?
this is crazy.
We were talking about, will Shane Wright go first overall, and now with the next pick, he might not even be the first center. It's kind of wild, man.
What is happening, right?
There's Tom Fitzgerald. Do you ever play against him? Or was he before your time?
This is before me, yeah. Before me. I don't
Tough
think
nut.
I got the end of his career at all. He might be too old for that. Of course, his son, I believe, plays for the Buffalo Sabres. That's Joe.
Well, there we go. Oh
You're
my God.
right.
You got to see the contingent of people following Uri Slafkovsky right now.
I just yelled at him. That's hilarious. What am I
Wow.
doing? I'm ruining his night.
Yeah, like, do you know him?
No,
That's not
I
Paul
met him.
Coffey. You can't be.
No,
hey, Rye.
Hey, you're right. Get used to it. Get used to it.
Oh my goodness.
So you're going to be in Montreal now, buddy. But he came by with an entourage. Unbelievable. So these players, they come off, they go into the car wash. They are completely they are getting interviews, pictures, headshots. You know, it's just starting for them before they get up to their team suites.
Yeah, and we're not gonna lie to you or anything to keep you watching. We could have him in 5 minutes. We could have him in an hour. I don't know. Yuppie's walking by. Can we get Yuppie? Well, he can't.
When next time he comes back, I want Yuppie
When
on.
he comes
The guy's
back,
an
we want
absolute
Yuppie.
legend. So when I played for the Canadians, my son had Yuppie pajamas. Guy's a legend.
They didn't say Armstrong?
No, Yuppie. Here we go. Oh, and they have matching suits, by the way. I was going to mention this. I was out on the floor.
You know what, though? They got to sell them on the road, too. It's a worldwide game.
This guy's screwing it up.
He didn't go blue enough.
Who's that guy?
Exciting teams. And this guy, or
That
the
guy
next pick,
screwed it
whoever
up.
they
Look
make,
at the suit,
let's
Game.
hope it's an exciting player.
Well, we'll wait and see. Xavier Gutierrez, the president and CEO for the Coyotes, as they set to make
Oh,
the
he's
pick.
the boss. I guess he's
Again,
allowed.
Arizona, just
Yeah,
one
he
playoff
didn't
appearance in the
wanna
last
join
10
the-
years. All sorts of trouble both on and off
This
the
is
ice for
the
this franchise.
draft cast on
Hopefully this could be
Sportsnet's
a
YouTube
turning
channel.
point for them as they look
Click
to have
like, click
a
subscribe,
foundational
tell all your
piece
friends.
with this selection. Remember, last year they forfeited their first-round pick for violating the combine testing rules. Let's hear from Xavier Gutierrez, president and CEO for the Coyotes.
I forgot
set to pick
about that.
number
They have
3
so many
overall
picks that I
here in
forgot
Montreal.
about.
Yeah.
They got a deal on the suits.
Got a deal on the suit, Sammy says. Sammy's a view. That's great. Paging Deb Berman.
Bonjour. My name is Javier Gutierrez. I'm the president and CEO of the Arizona Coyotes. On behalf of owner Alex Morello, the Morello family, and the entire Arizona Coyotes organization, we'd like to thank the Montreal Canadiens and the great city of Montreal for your hospitality this week.
They got to go right.
Right or Cooley?
Cooley, yeah.
We'd also like to
could be your
congratulate
check.
the
Could
Colorado
be.
Avalanche on winning the Stanley Cup. Congrats. And we'd also like to share a moment of condolences to the family of Brian Marchment and the San Jose Sharks organization. To our fans back in Arizona, many of whom are watching us at Wild Horse Pass Casino, thank you for your quarter
not
century
Stone
of
Pony.
support,
It's not.
loyalty, and dedication. To our corporate and community partners, thank you for being always part of the pack.
Here he comes.
To Arizona State University,
Nemitz.
we thank you for welcoming us into your
happy.
family.
He's happy. He looks
and we
good in
look
a
forward
jersey
to playing
uniform.
in Tempe, Arizona.
He looks good.
And to the city of
jersey.
Tempe,
In a jersey
we look
jersey.
forward to our partnership.
Isn't that funny that their jerseys
And
did say
building
jersey?
an
Those
iconic
are actually pretty sharp.
sports
Don't you
and
think? Did you
entertainment
like those?
district.
I
And
didn't
with
like them
that,
at first.
As we
They've
take our
grown
next
on me.
step in
Yeah,
our
yeah,
journey
big
towards
time.
the Stanley Cup, I'd like to invite our GM, Bill Armstrong, to make our selection.
Look at this guy, just a monster.
Are you guys related?
No.
Arizona selects from the U.S. National Development Program,
Logan Cooley.
Whoa!
There it is. Pittsburgh product.
Logan Cooley goes 3rd overall to Arizona.
Wow, wow, wow.
West Midland, Pennsylvania. Jason, you love this player.
I like this player.
Is he one of the guys you got to meet at the Combine?
I got to meet him at the Combine, of course, but I actually got to go on the ice with him no more than a week ago back in Pittsburgh leading up to this and skated with him,
who's
push
faster?
pucks. Oh, he can fly. He actually has a little cousin. I'll give him a shout out too right here on this draftcast. John Mooney, little John Mooney, LJ Mooney. He's 14, 15 years old. You should see this kid. So he's got some bloodlines still coming up, his little cousin. Watch for him. Watch for that name. I'm telling you. But Logan Cooley, you heard what they said about him, the boys on the panel. The most electric offensive forward in the draft. Speed, skill, hands. He's got it all. And you know what? I asked him at the Combine. I said, hey, which team do you want to go to? And he could have said, first overall. He said Arizona. he said, I'd like to go to Arizona. You know, I have some family out there. It seems really exciting, and that doesn't usually happen. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool how it worked out, though.
That's a guy who knows something.
Yeah, I know.
my only story that I have on this is I was at the 2014 draft in Philly, and Ivan Barbashev was going that year from the St. Louis Blues. And he came up to me because he knew me from editing KHL highlights, actually.
Yeah.
And I go, where?
Curious life of Steve Dangle.
It's been a ride. I go, where do you think you're going? And he goes, I don't know. I know St. Louis really likes me. And he was like a projected first rounder, so I'm like, okay, St. Louis is going to go. Then they pick, I think it was Robbie Fabry. And I was like, oh, shoot, that sucks. Well, I guess they weren't able to get him. He fell all the way to the second round, and who picks him? St. Louis.
Yeah, they got him where they wanted him, I guess.
They know something. Yeah, these guys know something. I mean, they're surrounded by...
This kid's a great kid, too. Just a great kid. Steve, unbelievable kid. Going to be...
Is he a great kid?
Yeah, he's just so nice and humble and comes from a good family. And, you know, of course, in that United States development program who have cracked out kids like mad. We're seeing Shane Wright here on the draft cast. Cooley was kind of third. Cooley was kind of...
Trade announcement? For real this time?
Here we go.
Let's hear what's happening on the floor.
I have to check. I made the mistake.
You're losing some energy, but
Seattle?
I have 2 trades to...
2!
That's good.
Gary.
You want to hear the 2 trades? They involve the Canadians.
Whoa! That was Bill Armstrong who just shook hands with
Scott
Colby.
Trade number 1.
What's this?
Montreal Canadiens trade Alexander Romanov and pick number 98 in this year's draft to the New York Islanders in exchange for pick number 13 in this year's draft.
Montreal's getting the 13th pick. Are they
trade number 2?
Started to be a fan favorite here.
Oh, here we go. Look at Hughes.
Picks number 13 and 66 in this year's
Are they
draft.
going to get... No way.
To the Chicago Blackhawks in exchange for Kirby
Doc, Saskatoon.
Whoa!
Ex-Saskatoon Blade. They floated Kirby Doc today. Of course, his name came up. What was that? Everyone's going crazy now. Wow!
The 4th selection in the 2022 NHL Draft belongs to the Seattle Kraken. Seattle, you're on the
Good
clock.
luck matching that, Seattle. Montreal is killing the draft.
We promised you it was going to be unpredictable. And
You know what? I thought when they got picked 13 and they announced the next trade was Montreal too, I'm like, they're not going to get Slavkovsky and Wright.
Oh, yeah.
Can
yeah.
you imagine?
Did you almost swear? You almost did.
Yes.
I know.
Almost.
This is awesome. Maybe everyone's excited for being back in person, I think, Steve. Montreal is putting on a show here. Double trades. And they end up with Kirby Doc, Slavkovsky right out of the gates. We're 3 picks in. Out of the gates, they've landed Doc, Slavkovsky first overall, Marty St. Louis got it going. I mean, it's unbelievable right now.
And they traded
Look at
Romanov to do it.
Hughes is loving it, hey? Hughes is just like loving his moves right now.
So that's
So Molson came over. He doesn't say anything to me.
He didn't give you a scoop.
He didn't give me anything, and they're going to come out of the draft swinging like this?
Oh, you're just some guy.
I'm just a guy.
You're just some guy. So this is interesting because, like, some GMs, like Mark Bergevin picked Alexander Romanov. Second-round pick, you get attached to those guys, right?
Yeah.
You bring in the new guy, he doesn't care.
No, I know, yeah.
He doesn't care. He's willing to trade anybody.
Yeah, that's what happens, man. That's...
So Kirby Doc, by the way, this is an interesting fact. His parents are named Hickory and Dickory.
For real?
No.
Hickory Dickory Doc, good one.
I thought it was... No one ever laughs at it, but I've used it 1,000 times.
Very Steve Dangle brand.
Did I mention I'm a dad? I'm a dad now.
I laughed at it. Here we go, Cooley.
You know, it's such a great organization, such a bright team that has a bright future. It's really special. I'm glad to be part of the organization.
Highest pick ever out of Pittsburgh. I know you're probably thinking of a lot of people who got you here, but how much are you thinking of your hometown?
Yeah, I'm thinking about a whole lot. I mean, you know, that's the reason I'm here today is because of all the people back home in Pittsburgh. They support me so much. And, you know, to be the highest pick is, you know, guys like JT Miller, Vincent Trocheck, John Gibson, the list goes on. It's pretty special.
Well, Logan, congratulations and good luck.
Yeah, thank you so much.
David?
All right, Carolyn.
Whoa, what a Gronk. So here's a question.
There would be Logan running around the rink, and Ray Shero used to be there as a manager of the Penguins, making sure the kid wasn't out of control.
Well, you mentioned Pittsburgh, and this is the latest in the line. And
here, I
talk to Colby
I have a
Armstrong,
thought.
Who lives out that way. A lot of studs coming out of Pittsburgh.
I have a thought.
Logan,
so Chicago
Logan
now
latest,
has picks
to come from
7
that, hotbed
and 13 because they made the DeBrincat deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is 7 and 13 enough to get 4?
They're going to pick. Here comes Ronnie. I mean, they're coming up. The boys are rolling up. So
7 and 13 is good as well.
So this has to be right.
Two top. It has to be Shane Wright. Unless he just keeps going and it's David Juracek. This reminds me of like Sean Couturier falling.
A number of needs, as you mentioned, but I have to think if you're sitting there and Shane Wright hasn't gone yet, you'd be hard pressed to pass him.
I mean,
by
this is
in
a
this
gift.
spot.
This is a gift
And
for the Kraken. We're never going to get an easier pick.
Kraken are proud to select from the Kingston Frost.
There it is.
Shane Wright.
Oh, there you go, Shane. Good for him. That's a great spot for him to go to, I think. That's great. Funny, we get all wrapped up in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I mean, it's all about fit and ending up at a good spot where it fits. And most of the teams are usually looking for that anyways a little bit, I think, right?
Shane Wright. I'm sure some relief and some happiness as well going to Seattle. He has his NHL home again, an exceptional
Also,
career in
to me,
junior hockey,
last
and
year,
now he's on to
Seattle's
Seattle.
the greatest sin they committed wasn't that they were bad. It was that they were irrelevant. Like
I was like blown away at their expansion draft, though. I was just like, oh, this is not like going to be what.
I thought there was some galaxy brain plan at the end of it. And, oh, man, maybe they're smart passing on Tarasenko. And no.
Yeah.
Now, like, this gives me a reason to care about the Seattle Kraken. Because,
Yeah.
like, outside of – listen, the fans are great. Goalhorn's great. You didn't get to hear it very often. You know, jerseys are great.
I'd love to see the arena. I think that's a great setup. The enthusiasm's, I think, good around the team.
Totally. But, like, who's the cornerstone of that team?
Jared McCann.
Come on.
I mean, they've got
That's a good player.
Beniers. McCann had a big year for them, but like, and you know, him and Eberle, trying to rack my brain at.
Well, and with
you know, the Giordano pick was kind of like their big name guy,
Yeah.
kind of.
And they got a second out of it or 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like him and Beniers.
It's him and Beniers.
To have them together, that's a hell of a 1-2 punch to build your future
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
That's really good. They need to stop pucks. That'd be good. They just got Steve
Wonderwall
Briere
by Oasis.
from the Leafs.
He can play that on guitar.
Can he? You know what? Let's call his bluff. Can we get a producer to get a guitar?
Yeah,
we're
need
gonna
a
see if
guitar.
he's lying. I want to know if he's lying. No, don't do that. It's hard enough. It's hard enough.
There's Ronnie telling him, "Don't worry, kid. We wanted you all along. Don't worry. You're our
Yeah.
guy."
We always knew. We told
knew.
everyone you stunk.
We knew.
As a mind trick.
We told them all, back away because of our expansion draft and let us have this one.
And I'll tell you, the draft class is hydrated by Biosteel, which I am putting into my mouth and body.
Yeah. I could drink this all day.
Oh, we got Shane Wright with Carolyn Cameron.
This draft, how does it feel now to know where you're calling home in the NHL?
Feels incredible. Obviously, it's such an honor to be drafted by an incredible franchise. Obviously, it's
the new franchise to NHL, and they got a lot of positive outcomes, a lot of positive prospects coming through the system, and really excited to be a part of it. Really excited to be a Seattle Kraken, and couldn't be happier.
You told me at the Combine that with the pressure leading up to this draft year, that it was a year of personal growth for you. How so?
Yeah, I think I definitely learned a lot about myself, just about my resiliency, responding to adversity. Obviously had a lot of adversity, during the pandemic and the COVID year, and then obviously this year as well, a lot of expectations, a lot of pressure. So, just proud of myself for the way I handled everything, really proud of myself for, growing as a person, and, happy with how everything turned out.
Well, congratulations and good luck in Seattle. Here's Elliot Friedman with your new GM.
I was making a joke with
Ronnie Franchise. So, here's the thing with Shane Wright. And I go back to recency bias because, we saw Nemec had the amazing playoff.
Yeah.
Shane Wright, I keep getting told, didn't have a very good season. He had 32 goals and 62 assists for 94 points in 63 games after not playing for a year.
Yeah, I know.
Then in the playoffs, just 3 goals and 11 assists, 14 points in 11 games. It's over a point a game, but it's not what people expected. And I can't help but think that people saw that and made up their mind about a guy who got exceptional status in the OHL.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing about it is, too, look at how many games he's played, right, comparatively to those other guys.
Sean Day,
and that
Connor
just goes
McDavid,
to show.
Joe Velino, I forgot, got exceptional. Ekblad, Tavares. Tavares played 324 games.
He played
in
every
junior.
game.
He played like double what Wright was
There's no
able
question
to.
this Shane Wright's an awesome player. There's no question what he can do, the way he can produce. His two-way game, too, the ability to do it at both ends. So, I think this is what I think for Shane Wright especially fit. Does he go into Seattle? If there's question marks, has he missed all this time? And, do you think I think he could play there next year.
He could, yeah, I think
it's
funny.
It's going to be interesting to see how motivated a good player like that becomes.
Yeah. That's Logan Cooley. Gesturing to Colby Armstrong. I think with going first, there's a pressure that you have to play in the NHL the next year. Now that he's fourth, I mean, what's wrong with sending him back to the O if it makes sense?
It'd be nice if a guy like that could go. I mean, this is like just go to the American League. They should make a rule that we could have one prospect that can kind of skate by those rules. You get to pick.
The okay, but what if they're good rule?
Yeah.
What if they're really good? They should be able to. Well, I mean, we grant exceptional status
there.
to 15-year-olds.
I personally think he plays there
for the O. You think?
And
he
I don't
plays in
know.
Seattle?
I just think, I think it's a good setup for him. I think, set up for him to be, build from within on that team kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just because of where they're at, it'll be interesting to see if they make any more noise. There's Danny Briere, the Flyers coming up. My brother's the American League assistant coach for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms.
Why isn't he on stage?
Yeah, I don't know. What's he doing?
He wanted to be part of this stream.
Yeah, we were going to try to get him
They
on, but
tried
he's
to
up in the
find
suite.
something wrong with his character. It was impossible to find everywhere he's been.
All right, let's send it to the podium. Chuck Fletcher, president of Hockey Ops and the GM.
Philadelphia Flyers would like to welcome Jasmine Martinez from Ed Snyder Youth Hockey and Education to make our first pick.
Nice.
Hello. With the 5th overall pick, the Philadelphia Flyers are proud to pick Cutter Gauthier.
Cutter Gauthier. U.S. National Team Development Program. Big power forward type player.
So not exactly off the board at all.
No.
Sam Constantino had him third. And now, this is sort of the first pick outside of those big four, right? It was
Slavkovsky,
and
I think the
Cooley,
Flyers really liked him all along, too, and I think they got the guy they really wanted that they were unsure. Of course, it was, we saw, where these, the rotation of these top 5 picks so far, and I think, they were hoping that they could get him. I think they like his big body two-way game and power forward type ability, so.
And there's a bunch of Flyers fans who are jacked that, if they have their Gauthier jersey still, they can just swap out the number. Which Gauthier played for them?
Which was that? That was
I'm right though.
Julian Gautier's in Carolina, New York Ranger. Julian Gauthier.
Oh, his dad,
his uncle, I believe. And who was his name? He ended up playing in L.A. Rock steady defenseman, big body guy.
Yeah. You know how I know him? Because in the NHL video games, he had the hammer next to his name, which meant he laid big hits.
He did.
That's why I remember him. This is interesting too because I wonder how it affects. And by the way, another Arizona guy.
Yeah,
just a hockey hotbed apparently. Scottsdale, Arizona. I wonder how this affects the Flyers' plans for the rest of the week or 2 weeks because they've been in every rumor, man. Like they were in on DeBrincat, they didn't get him. I've heard Tarasenko. I've heard. It seems like they've been trying really hard to find a winger.
Yeah,
the Flyers, and now they draft one.
And they're in a weird spot just in general, right? Like I think they're looking at their team and going, okay, what's going to happen here? And Chuck Fletcher is wondering, like, okay, where's our team at? They get Torts coming in as head coach. Like it's kind of a culture. They're trying to get a guy in there to build something. So be interesting to see where this, if the Flyers are kind of done for tonight kind of thing in regards to trades and stuff, right? Like I look at trades, like what could they do? What can be done with some of the players they have?
Get creative, baby.
Yeah.
Get creative. There's lots of activity next door.
Everyone's milling around.
I'm very excited.
The great Jen Bolano just wheeled by. Pittsburgh Penguins, of course. Greatness.
Absolutely. Cutter Gauthier, by the way, going for the Cy Young Award in the USHL. He had 19 goals and 9 assists.
Unbelievable stats.
Dude. In 22 games, dude was almost a goal a game in the USHL.
He just scores goals. He doesn't care about anything else. Just eating cheese. Boom.
Yeah? Goals. Is that where we're going with?
Yeah. I don't know. I just said that. I'm an idiot.
I like it. You know what? I could handle it.
But I am... Oh.
First player coming on set is going to be Logan Cooley. He's coming on shortly.
Oh, we're getting him? Okay, we're getting Logan Cooley. That's great.
Now, shortly could mean a lot of things. How shortly? 5 minutes.
Okay.
Roughly.
Stay tuned for Logan Cooley. 3rd overall selection, Arizona Coyotes.
This is jam-packed.
United States Development Program. As everyone starts to come by, Shane Wright is over here beside us. Our cameras, I don't think, can turn. It'd be kind of cool to get a drive-by look at how these players are kind of, as they're hooking them up with local Seattle, I think.
What, are you directing this thing now?
I don't know. It'd be cool to see it, though.
It would be. Well, trust us. It's great. This is the draft cast here on the Sportsnet YouTube channel, Hydrated by Biosteel.
You should see the crew we have for this, too, people. It's awesome. We got, like, producers, sound, audio. We got lighting. We got it all.
All beauties.
It is a little hot back here, I got to say.
That's just my charisma. That's all it is, man. Okay, so I want to get back to Montreal for a sec.
Yeah, let's recap them.
They pick Slafkovsky first. They make 2 huge deals.
It's kind of shocking, but not shocking, but kind of. So right out of the gate, shocking.
Yeah,
okay.
They use Romanov in a trade to get the 13th pick, and they trade 13 and 66 to Chicago for Kirby Dach. You know what's lost in all this?
We didn't even talk about Kirby Dach. Great player. He's going to come in youth. He can score. He can make plays. Big body. Good down low in and around the net.
He needs a new opportunity.
Isn't it crazy how Chicago's just like, you would think it'd be, I guess it's easier to move their money around, but of course that's what it comes down to. But
he was the 3rd overall pick.
Crazy to see Chicago. I mean, what's Seth Jones thinking?
Oh man, I think he's thinking, hey, new contract kicked in.
Call the YouTube. What are we calling this? Draftcast. Call us. Just love to know.
Draftcast. Hydrated by Biosteel.
Hydrated by Biosteel.
Gosh darn it. No, but so they draft Slafkovsky 1st overall. They make a couple deals in order to pick up Kirby Dach, who should play at center for them, I believe. Lost in all this, man, they still have the 26th pick.
Yeah.
They're still going to pick today, unless they deal it.
Yeah. What do they do?
Who we got now? Who is this?
Columbus.
We got
Any speculation here. I just like that.
Jarmo Kekalainen.
Continue to keep both these
Speaking of
picks, I
Seth
think would be
Jones,
wise,
this is
as I
the
like
pick.
direction
Brad
of the ball.
Larson, my old teammate with the Thrashers, head coach.
This is the pick that Columbus got from Chicago in exchange for Seth Jones.
Bonjour.
Who do you think it is?
Merci
Quick.
beaucoup, Alabama,
David, I'm
Montreal.
gonna guess David Juracek.
Yes, you have a beautiful city.
I would guess that too.
Thank you very much to the Molson family for putting on and hosting a great time.
JD, just a
We would like to say hello to our fans at Pins Easton. Thank you very much, Fifth Line, for being great supporters. With our first pick, I would like to introduce our general manager, Jarmo Kekalainen.
It's called a tease. Here's Jarmo.
With the 6th overall pick, the Columbus Blue Jackets are proud to select from Czech Pilsen David Jiricek.
Boom.
There he
Dangle
is.
nailed it.
David Juracek.
There he is, Logie.
Fantastic emotion there with David Jiricek. The Czech.
You thought you were getting Logan Cooley there.
Czechia.
Got him. He's on the. He's out of here.
You know your
We
problem,
lost our
Colby?
first guest. I'm too nice.
You know everybody.
I should have jerseyed him.
Everyone who walks by. This guy's the mayor of Montreal.
I should have gave him his first NHL fight. At least he'd have a chance to win it.
That's David Juracek's dad. I'll be totally honest. I met him yesterday, and absolute beauty.
They're Michael Civic again.
And they're
awesome.
They're the exact same size.
Oh, who's that agent with him there? Did you see that up in the right? You know,
That's
Who is that?
David Juracek is noted Alan Walsh client. had to get that out there. Noted Alan Walsh client, David Juracek.
I was going to say it, but I wanted you to say it because it's perfect.
Had to get that out there. He's huge, and you know what NHL scouts love? He has a brother. And in a couple of years, I'm sure we'll be, or whenever it is, I think he's 16. He's not ready to be drafted yet. David is, though.
He's happy.
Right shooting defenseman, worth their weight in gold. And his weight, by the way, is 176 pounds. But he's 6'3".
But he has an absolute bomb of a shot, too. Like,
Yeah.
he can just rifle it, so. They just re-signed another defenseman, didn't they, yesterday? Young guy. Blomqvist.
Oh, yeah.
Is that who I saw him? He signed. Do you see the picture of him signing? He was like in Greece or something. It was like the most beautiful picture ever.
And it's funny, that keeps coming up. So Juracek was picked with the pick that Chicago gave Columbus, and Blomqvist, who just signed the extension, he was also involved in that deal.
Yeah. Really? Yeah.
The deal was Seth Jones, 2021 first-round pick,
There it is.
32nd overall, and a 2022 sixth, so that'll be tomorrow, for Blomqvist. First-round pick in 2021 used on Cole Sillinger. 2021 second-round pick used on Alexei Haimosalmi. And now, the last part of the deal, sixth overall pick, David Juracek. See? I got it. We're going to get Cooley in 2 minutes.
Mike Sillinger texted me, by the way, speaking of Cole Sillinger, who he asked me who I thought was going to go number one. I'll read it. I said, Slavkovsky? He goes, okay. I go, maybe. I have no clue. He goes, who knows? And he just
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike. Really helpful.
Cooley's coming?
Cooley's coming? No,
he's giving us a flyby. It's okay.
He's doing a
getting
picture
headshots,
first, and then we'll get
pictures,
him.
and then we're getting them. Okay.
This is. We really do need a camera on. Well, we would see.
So we have a guy.
1,000 flights of pop.
We have a guy in a
but we don't drink
wrestling
pop.
singlet with boots on, trying to intimidate and grapple guys to the ground to get them in our booth for you guys.
He's not doing great.
He's horrible. He's horrible.
It's producer Drew. Producer failure.
Producer Drew, noted Colorado Avalanche fan though, and he's forever a champion this year.
Yeah, you can't even hurt his feelings.
No, he's feeling.
Here, let's listen to Dave Juracek.
Championships, you were teammates with the likes of David Krejci, David Pasternak. Did either of them give you any solid advice heading into the draft?
Yeah, they said to me on the ice, not on the draft, don't be afraid. So I was not afraid there, so I'm very happy.
Well, congratulations and best of luck in Columbus.
Thank you very much.
Let's take a look at what
These
Columbus
guys
is getting in David Jiricek.
make me feel like such a failure because not only are they elite athletes who are about to become millionaires, they're also multilingual.
Yeah.
How much Czech do you know?
The swear words.
That's the swear words?
Yeah.
Who taught you those?
Marty Urat, when I played junior with him, and just a few other random guys here and there.
Okay.
Marty
That's
Urat.
nice. All right.
Is he a noted Alan Walsh client? I don't know.
Urat? I don't know.
We should look that up.
I don't know if he is a noted Alan Walsh client.
Yeah, played with him on our Memorial Cup team in Red Deer. Great junior player. Of course, he was in the Philip Forsberg trade that everyone still talks about.
Yes, the trade was 1-for-1. Philip Forsberg, by the way, looking for a new deal. That's another thing we're keeping an eye on. I mean, I doubt it gets done tonight.
Yeah.
Unless Nashville...
Although we did see Letang get done tonight. Got done today. And I heard Letang maybe coming into the building. My old teammate Maxime Talbot in his hometown here, maybe in the building, which I forgot to reach out to him.
He won me $10 once.
Did he? How?
I was in a pool where we had to guess who was going to get the Stanley Cup winning goal for Game 7, and he had both goals that game.
He did. Unbelievable. Can you imagine
I won
that?
$10.
We got him. Here he comes.
Hey, we have our first guest, Logan Cooley, everybody.
Awesome. Here, sit down. We're live streaming right now.
Yeah, we're live. Hot potato.
No, you're good. Here he is. Okay. I got him set up.
Get nice and intimate with the mic.
Yeah, you got to lean in on it a little bit.
Good.
All right, Logie, what do you think?
It's kind of hard to describe right now. A little stressful just sitting up there, but I'm so happy to be a Coyote.
I remember at the combine, of course, we didn't know where you were going. I said, "Hey, where do you want to go?" And he said, "Oh, Arizona would be awesome."
Yep.
You did tell me that. Why? Why was that at the front of your mind? Of course, it's a great experience to get drafted, but why did that? Why was Arizona always there?
Yeah, I just felt such a good connection with the coaching staff. All the management team. I felt like they really liked me, and I want to go to a team that wants me too and thinks they could help their franchise. So, I'm super happy to be a part of their future, and I think they have a really bright future too.
How many interviews have you done already?
I'll say around 4 or 5, maybe. They've all been pretty short though, so it's been good.
Oh, you gotta keep them tight.
Are you telling us to wrap it up, or?
No.
I got to think of what's the first thing that popped into your head. I know you're hockey family. I got to skate with Logan. What was it, last week with my son Cruz? Came out with him and his uncle, and they run this awesome little hockey thing together. It's like a little what were you thinking of when your name got called? All those hours and time spent and just love of the game, or was it the family? And
yeah, I'd say a little bit of both. Walking to the rink here, it didn't really feel real. It still doesn't really feel real right now. It's just such a huge honor, something I dreamed of since being a little kid, and like I said, to be able to celebrate it with my family is pretty special.
Who was your favorite player growing up, and why was it Colby Armstrong?
Well, he told me he would rock people behind the net, so I think that really caught my attention. So I'm a big fan.
So when you're doing the scoop goal, what do they call that thing? The Michigan. Yeah, we've seen him do it, of course. Yeah, that wouldn't have happened if I was out there.
For sure.
Well, Logan, I'll let you get to your 7 or 8 or 9 other interviews, man. I really appreciate this, and congrats on going third overall.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate
Pittsburgh
it.
boy. Here he goes, Arizona. Congratulations,
Yep, thank you.
Awesome. All right, you're on your way. We release you.
Logan Cooley. Yeah, it's not like television. He just sort of gets up and leaves. That's how it.
Buddy. I'll see you back there.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Guy just went third overall.
He did.
It's pretty cool,
I think he's going to. I'm gonna ask him. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Sorry.
It's okay. So we just had Logan Cooley. The Blackhawks just drafted someone. Who we got? Who did the Blackhawks just pick?
He went from 5'10" to 6'2". The head coach and his staff often come into the building around 7 a.m.
New head coach. Kevin Korchinski.
The thud of the shooting tarp. That was
Kevin Korchinski
putting in the work early and often, and he feels as he has grown, he's actually grown into his skating stride. A little bit of a knee-knocking stride early on. Now that he's
Models game after Cale Makar. I think we're going to see a little bit more of that.
Powerful stride. Now headed to Chicago, David.
And we got Shane Wright, who's going to join us right now.
Chicago staff.
Thank you.
Awesome. How you doing, Steve?
Steve Dangle.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet
We're live streaming on YouTube right now.
Am I throwing this on?
Yeah, throw it on. You got to lean in a little tight to get you. I'll sit back so we can get to you. So, of course, craziness off the start, right? I think there was talk about the top 4 guys, I think, right? Mm-hmm. So now you're in Seattle. How's that feel?
Feels amazing. I think just super proud to be here. Super proud to be part of the franchise and to be a Kraken. I think that obviously it's a new franchise, newest franchise in the NHL, but have a lot of potential. Have a great coaching staff, great arena, and great fan base as well. So just super happy, super proud to be here.
It's funny that you get drafted, in the arena of the team with the most NHL history and go to the team with the least because they just got here. Did you watch many Kraken games throughout the season, and any players that you had your eye on?
I watched a few, yeah. Obviously a little tougher the time zone with me, being based out of Toronto, but throughout time difference. But definitely got to watch a bit of the games. Obviously got to watch Matty Beniers a little bit, and what he's been able to accomplish, and definitely really excited to be part of that. Really excited to hopefully be a big part of that franchise, be a big part of their future, and just really excited to be part of it.
I think teams want to know, can you play with us next year, right? And you're looking at the Seattle team. I think it's a good fit. I really do. I think for it to work out this way, to be there, we're going to be seeing you there next year in Seattle, which I think 2 names that jumped out as soon as they took you, Beniers and yourself, as these great young faces for this franchise. So are you ready for the NHL, buddy? It's been exceptional status and a lot of talk, and here it is. The work's ahead of you, but what's your thoughts about jumping into the NHL?
Yeah, I think that's where I want to be next year. That's where I believe that I can be. I think that obviously have a lot of work to do, have a lot of things got to clean up, and a lot of things to get better. But I believe I can. I think that's something that I can achieve next year, and that's where I want to be. That's the position I want to be in next year. And I think that like you said, there's a lot of good things about being Seattle. And I think it's a really good fit as well.
Yeah.
Was there any you knew the camera was on you, right? Every time, we select first, we select second, we select third. What was that like? And was it genuine that you were just okay, whoever picks me, picks me?
I think a little bit, yeah. Obviously, at that point, it's out of my control, right? It's not really something I can impact sitting there in the stands and waiting to hear my name, but. I think it's just a matter of teams picking the guy they think is better and the guy they think fits their team, their situation the best. So obviously you want to go first, you want to be the best guy chosen. But I think that I couldn't be happier with being in Seattle. I think it's, like you said, a great fit, great situation, and I'm just really proud to be here.
So huge, you're in Montreal. I mean, the mecca, one of the meccas of hockey, the history. This is your draft. What's been the coolest thing about leading up to this, but kind of the last few days when it's just kind of, okay, the interviews are done. Here I am with my family. What's been kind of something that was so cool? The walk over to the rink today?
Yeah, I think the red carpet today was pretty cool. Obviously, with all those people there, people cheering you on and walking the red carpet, taking pictures, signing autographs for, I don't even know how long I was out there. I was out there quite a while. Yeah, all the kids taking pictures. I love that. I love, interacting with the fans. I think that, it's super important to have that relationship with fans and, to build that relationship up with fans. Obviously, not my home fans now, but I think that, it's still a lot of fun. Definitely a highlight of the week for sure.
On the red carpet, I saw you sign a bunch of Habs hats, Sens hats. Did you sign any Kraken hats?
I didn't, no. Unfortunately, no, I didn't see any.
We got to get a Kraken hat signed. Where's our producer? Come on, we got to be the first.
Oh,
they're sleeping over
we need
here.
One right now.
They're sleeping over here. But congratulations, buddy. Unbelievable. All the build-up, all the talk. Hydrate yourself. I mean, you've been through it all.
Take one.
Grab a BioSteel. Hydrate yourself. Shane Wright, Seattle Kraken, and
4th overall pick, man.
It's over now. The draft is over.
I know.
It's like a million headshots, a million interviews, buddy. What are you going to do tonight? What are you going to do tonight?
You can just play hockey.
Just celebrate with my family and friends. I think just this is something I've working for my whole life, like I said, and to have the people that help get me here and help what I care about the most in the world, and to have them in the building tonight, it's gonna be special being able to celebrate with them tonight.
We tried to get a guitar for you to be here. I know you mentioned that you're dabbling with the guitar, and we saw, what is it, Wonderwall?
Yeah.
Wonderwall.
Yeah.
Do you sing as well?
No, I can't sing.
Okay.
No, I let other people sing.
I was going to say, when we see him at like an all-star game one day, he'll maybe be into the singing. Steve, we could get him.
Listen, they always need like an intermission performance. It's
That's
great
true.
to have you come out.
That's true.
Yeah. So
That's true.
He can do it all. Hockey, guitar, interviews. Great guy. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
sitting with us.
Thanks,
man.
guys. Appreciate it.
YouTube Live. Say hello to everyone. We got a lot of people watching.
Hey, guys.
Because of Steve Dangle.
Not because of us? No?
I think it might be.
I think it got
because of you
boosted
guys.
because you sat down, which is awesome. So enjoy the rest of the night and all the interviews, and good luck, buddy. We'll see you down the road here
Thank
for
you.
sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys.
Shane Wright, 4th overall pick of the Seattle Kraken. Thanks for joining us.
guys.
And we got, while we were in the middle of that interview, we have Marco
You'll get to know all these guys very well, all the Seattle people.
Marco Casper going 8th overall to the Detroit Red Wings.
Shane Wright, what a good kid, hey? What a good kid.
Absolutely.
Just excited about the opportunity. I think when it's all gone, you know, you look at it. It's great to have these guys come and sit down with us. But what are we at right now? Casper.
So we missed a couple picks because we were doing interviews, and think we're going to get someone else coming up soon. But we had Kevin Kurchinski go 7th overall to the Chicago Blackhawks. That's huge because that's the pick that they traded up to get, or rather they acquired from the Ottawa Senators. And then 8th overall, Marco Casper going to the Detroit Red Wings, and he's already interviewing Carolyn Cameron. This is chaos, absolute chaos, and
it's so fun seeing how excited these guys are.
Good players in the past, and it's
here. Let's go to Marco Casper.
My family too, and
we're getting them.
Especially Rögle and Klagenfurt too, and also my agent. So it's awesome feeling.
Okay, what's more nerve-wracking then? Waiting in the seat for your name
we
to
have
be
David
called,
Jiricek joining us.
starring
Noted Alan
in
Wall's
Austrian
clients.
film?
David Jiricek, 6th overall pick of the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Yeah.
We'll get in there.
All right, we got him here. So, how are you feeling right now? What's this like? What was this, whirlwind of the first how many picks was insane?
That's awesome.
Well, we saw you sitting up there too with, Alan Walsh. I saw you on his podcast the other day.
Yeah.
Kind of, getting you ready for this and hearing your comments and just kind of seeing you with your family and experiencing that. What's tonight going to be like when you get back with them?
I don't know. Maybe it will be a late night, long night. So with Alan or with Michael, agent, my
Michael
agent.
Civic, my ex-teammate. I played with Michael. Yeah, in Pittsburgh.
No way.
Yeah, in
Okay.
Wilkes-Barre.
yeah.
He was good.
So
The Yager trade, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
How much of the party tonight will be led by your dad? Because I got to meet him yesterday.
And where?
In the bar.
Yeah. He and Alan and these guys. Yeah, I know. It was practice, for
Yes,
for
that's
today.
absolutely right. It was practice for today, 100%.
I was thinking, what are you bringing? Because I heard when you were talking to Alan as well, you're talking about your shot. You got this bomb, you said.
Yeah. It is a bomb. I said. In this podcast.
Are you bringing that to Columbus? Tell us about what Columbus is going to see from you, your play. We got to see, of course, highlights, but that shot is one of the big things you possess, right?
Yeah. I think it is my biggest strength for this moment, and I want to play PP, so. But I want to be two-way and play PP and PK too. So.
Yeah, perfect.
That's excellent. David, congratulations. And I tell you what, I know you have a lot of interviews to do. I'll let you get on with your long night because you deserved it, buddy.
Just getting started.
We will see.
I hope so. I hope so. David Jiricek, Columbus Blue Jackets, first-round pick.
David.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's great. He looks good in that jersey.
Absolutely.
He looks great. Jarmo Kekalainen, you heard it here.
Yep.
Power play.
He needs it.
He wants it.
He
He's got the shot.
We have Kevin Adams and who did
Matthew
he?
Savoy.
Savoy. 9th overall.
I met his great
to the
uncle
Buffalo
in
Sabres.
the elevator coming here.
You met his who? His great uncle?
I think it was like his great uncle. He's here with a family. He's from out into the British Columbia, Alberta area.
Okay.
He just popped.
How did
he's
you?
out on the ice and
How haven't you been elected?
I don't know. I was just coming down the elevator. I started talking to the guy. There he is, right there.
You just know
Geeky.
everyone.
Wait till you meet Geeky. I hope he gets drafted here right away. This guy, Geeky's a beauty.
That was like the all-hair team, those two.
Yeah, I know. Hey, these guys, just look at the suit on this guy.
Goodness
Holy.
gracious. It's a gorgeous guy. It's a very gorgeous man. The Buffalo Sabres just got. Listen, I don't know if he's going to turn the team around.
Zach
I don't know. But
Efron or is that Matthew Savoy?
they just got more gorgeous. They got way more gorgeous.
He's got the 3-piece going. What do we got?
Tweet from 34 minutes ago. WWE wrestler Sami Zayn just tweeted at the Montreal Canadiens, WTF is happening. I'm just going through my timeline. Oh, he's got the 3-piece.
Yeah, he looks good.
Oh, this is a good
hair.
pick. This is a good pick.
He's fun, too. I hope we get him here, too. Just to really... That's the thing when I got to go, usually, doing the junior scene and seeing these kids and prospects and leading up to things, being able to go there and meet these, they're not at the NHL level yet. It's a little bit, less guard, the guard isn't up yet. It's just more natural and they're just excited about chasing their dream. So it's so cool to get to meet them and then see this happen to them too. So you can see, I think his dad's getting emotional there. Isn't that great?
I'm getting chirped on Twitter because you're standing up and shaking everyone's hand. I'm still staying sitting, but it's because I'm all the way over here. Yeah, I'm working. I'm sitting all the way over here, and also I'm trying to get them to sit.
I'm
down.
trying to wrangle them in here.
Yeah,
and you're trying to get it going.
I'm trying to speed up the process.
Who's
who's this guy? I think he's going to go high.
He's already in a video game with the Habs.
I love it.
Cooley's in the video game.
Cooley, look at that. Shout out to whoever put this package together. There's Juracek. Let's go. 2022 draft in Montreal. The draft cast with myself, Steve Dangle. This is Colby Armstrong.
They were coming hot and heavy. Everyone's rolling by us here. I sorry if I lost concentration. Not very pro of me here. But it's just like, who are we getting? What's happening? Everyone's coming by. We got people apologizing, saying, sorry, we'll get you next time as they fly by.
Colby, you got to hydrate.
We're doing the best we can.
You got to hydrate with Biosteel. You got to, dude, cheers.
Someone said something.
What was that? There was a voice. Thank you.
So we're going all night, right? Dangle, when did the Leafs pick again? 26?
2 in the morning. 25th overall.
Ken Hughes coming by. Just what a start. Here he is. I tried to lure him in a little bit, get him on the YouTube chat. That would be unbelievable.
Did it work?
No, he gave me a double look, though. But, of course, he's waiting for his son to get drafted.
He's probably just wondering what the heck you were wearing.
Ken Hughes, unbelievable. Montreal draft. Trying to see who else is down here. Who is?
Marco Kasper, I believe, is going to join us from the Detroit Red Wings. He's getting all sorts of stuff. Man, this is this is my third draft, 3.5, like we talked about. I'm now doing these streams. I'm appreciating how exhausting this experience is for these guys because I assume they slept like garbage last night.
I did.
So did I. And
you know what? Noted move, hotel move, if you're traveling. Before you get into your room, the first thing you do, get the temperature down. Get the AC cracking. Don't go out to dinner and then get back and you didn't do it and then you're battling the heat all night long. Bad move by me, by the way. Jared Bednar, who I ran into earlier, Stanley Cup champion, told me that was a rookie move as well. So that's a little travel tip. I'm out of the loop with traveling a little bit, though, Stevie.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you should know that.
I know. I'm kind of old. I kind of lost my touch a little bit on,
come on, buddy.
The ins and outs, but
come on, buddy.
I survived.
Well, and another thing is we're walking around this building, Le Centre Bell, and you didn't know where anything was.
I know. We were talking about this, right? Like, do you agree with this? Oh, like, I bet you if you get a lot of players that play in their hometown rinks or whatever team they're with, they couldn't show you anywhere in the rink for the most part because they come in, they park, they walk to the dressing room, they play, they get undressed, they walk back to their car. You don't know where to go in the rink. No. You don't know what you're doing.
Oh, Marco Kasper won't be coming to us, but he'll come later on. He'll come later on. And now the Ducks are on the board with the 10th overall pick. We're finally going to round out the top 10 of the 2022 NHL Draft. This is the Sportsnet Draft Cast on the Sportsnet YouTube channel.
I can't keep track of the drafting with the interviewing. I'm missing things.
Buddy, I got it.
You got it? Okay, good.
I got it. Oh, I shouldn't have slammed the table. You guys specifically told me not to do that. Sorry. My bad. I lasted until the 10th pick.
These guys are so professional. Dial it down.
The Anaheim Ducks would like to wish Kim Marchment, the Marchment family, and the entire the San Jose Sharks our warmest sympathies. With the 10 selection, the Anaheim Ducks select Pavel Mintyukov from the Saginaw Spirit.
Okay. So 10th overall, left shooting D, Pavel Mintyukov.
So far in the draft in the first 10 picks.
Oh, look at that suit. Look at this guy's suit.
That's the confident young man. He's got the side of the head shaved.
Alan McCauley just walked by as well. He's a Flyers. He's with the Philadelphia Flyers.
Is he?
You remember Alan McCauley, right?
Of course I remember Alan McCauley. Oh, Colby, the spring of Alan McCauley was something special here. It was something special in Toronto. God.
He had the epic helmet, didn't he? He had that.
Oh, my God.
The Gazoo helmet, like the great Gazoo.
It got great reception, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the TV channels.
I love this. Look at this kid. Mintyukov. Look at that suit. Look at that. Unbelievable. Shining. Oh, yeah.
So
we just got a little the Minions there. That's what I'm going to call them. Or the Arizona Coyotes table. They're all the matching suits.
You know, the Minions table, this guy.
He just came by one of their guys and flashed the suit. I love it. I love how they did that.
Pavel Mintyukov. What? Okay, first of all, shout out Hockey DB for already having that he was picked 10th overall.
No way. Wow.
Holy crap. But this guy.
Is that a recent picture, too? Like, that's like when he's 10, no? He does look really young.
Yeah, it's tough to. Well, no, because his hair is way longer now.
He does look really young. Look how young he is.
Pavel Mintyukov. So, as a defenseman with the Saginaw Spirit this year, 17 goals, 45 assists, ho-hum, 62 points in 67
it's a
OHL
great year.
games. Yeah, minus 14, though.
Hey,
look, it's us. Look at us talking to Logan Cooley.
Yeah.
We did a good job.
I love how they're pumping us up. Chain right.
Look, it's us watching us. That's wild. The Biosteel draft class with Dangle and Arm Dog.
Yeah.
Officially. Do you want to be Colby or Arm Dog?
I don't care. Army.
What about Mr. Armstrong?
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Oh, look at David Amber. I didn't notice this. He's got the thing, the over, the what do they call that?
Lapel?
No, he's got like the
fold,
the double-breasted. Is that what it is?
Ah, maybe. I don't know, man. I never dress up.
I don't know how to do that either. But.
Was that the worst part of playing hockey in an elite level, was having to wear suits all the time?
No, you barely wore them. I mean, you wore them, you got in your car, you got out of the car, you got out of your suit, you finish the game, you get your suit on, you go home, you take your suit off. You barely wear it.
It just feels like you spend
Look at David Amber, just his upper body just stuffed into that suit, though. Like, he is just jacked. Of course, that picture was trending of his biceps, wasn't it? Was that trending? Oh, what do we got?
Oh. Gary trade.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm going to go up and get booed again.
Yeah.
I'd like to announce a trade.
Boom.
Is it the 11th pick?
That's better.
It's a great draft.
The Arizona Coyotes trade pick number 11,
wow,
the next pick in this draft, to the San Jose Sharks for picks 27, 34, and 45 in the 2022 draft. That means
the Minions.
San Jose has the 11th selection in the 2022 Draft.
Holy
and San Jose,
smokes.
you're on
Mike
the clock.
Greer.
So, yeah, Mike Greer, first of all.
I hate to correct the commissioner here, but I think San Jose traded the 11th pick to Arizona.
Oh, they're laughing.
For those 3 draft picks. And you saw Mike Greer, who's the newly minted GM for San Jose.
Oh! Arizona's back up on the clock.
Unless we have this back.
Who do they want?
Arizona.
Let's hear if Sammy knows who they want. Sammy usually has a buzz on this.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to discuss
They screwed up Mike Greer's first
to make
trade?
sure that that's not the case.
All right, now let's send it down to the floor.
That's the most confusing thing that's
First
happened
draft
so
pick
far
is
today.
Anaheim GM for Pat Verbeek. And Pat, one of the big questions was about Russian
Who's on the
players.
clock?
If he
I don't
wasn't
think they
playing
are.
in Saginaw,
Arizona's
would
on the
you
clock.
have-
They screwed the trade up.
The talent is undeniable, so we're looking for the best hockey players. We're
Arizona
looking, to
used
get our
all their
franchise
picks.
going in the right direction, towards winning the Stanley Cup.
So
We think this
Arizona,
player is gonna
who
really help us
had,
get there.
Have things unfolded?
so here's how their draft looked. They had their own pick, which they've already used. They had Carolina's first. They have Colorado's first. In the second round, they have their own second, the Islanders' second, Philly's second, and San Jose's second.
So they
used some of those picks to move up to 11.
San Jose.
Did I do it? Did
yeah,
I get
San
it?
Jose and Mike Greer said, "Hey, we're out of here. We're going to wait," and they took those picks, right?
I'm very shiny.
I wonder, did Gary Bettman give us an update on the mix? I think they got it right.
Gary Bettman, get a load of the new guy.
Maybe Cooley was right. Maybe he wanted to go there. Maybe he knew this was the year they're going to start. Going to go for it. They're going to pack that rink.
So I'm trying to, yeah. I'm trying to figure out.
They're playing in a new, smaller arena on campus.
So Pavel Mintyukov, number 10.
Arizona State.
I'm trying to figure out who's going to go next. I'm just looking. Cutter Gauthier.
Who did they trade up to get?
Oh, no. Cutter Gauthier is gone.
He's Flyers.
I forgot to write him. Joachim Kemmel is the highest ranked player from Sam Constantino's list, who's still on the board. Sam Constantino had him going 7th, so this is the 11th pick. There's also Jonathan Lekaramaki, Connor Geekie with the flow.
Oh, I like Connor Geekie.
Isaac Howard. Frank Nazar's a pretty interesting one, again with the U.S. developmental program. We haven't really gotten a weird pick
I mean,
yet.
when you move up like that, you obviously, you got Logan Cooley, you're happy, and then you're like, okay, let's use some of this, capital to move up again. We want another player. Maybe we feel that we have to do this to get him.
That's a really, you know what, man? That's a really smart trade for Mike Greer.
Yeah.
Because, it's good for Arizona. They're going to get, God, Bettman screwed me up.
Yeah.
No, so the Sharks got a first and 2 seconds, basically, for moving down in the first round.
Yeah, they bumped down.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Especially in a draft that's this, relatively even.
I mean, who knows what they're gonna do with that even later on.
Do you know?
Who are they saying?
Be helpful if you knew. Who are they saying is going?
Yeah.
Player, you guys are all in love with him, especially Jason. And you've mentioned a couple of players you could see fitting in well with Arizona, but they're not a year away or 2 years away. We're talking a big rebuild here.
No, and both of those players they talked about, Kemmel out of Finland and Lekaramaki out of Sweden, David, they're both guys that are down the road. They're 2 or 3 years away from being ready to play, but when they can play, they're both NHL-style scorers.
Rumors too swirling.
Yes,
there was a Chikrin to New Jersey earlier today. I was reading. I mean, stuff was happening like crazy.
Well, and that's interesting too, because maybe the reason they were kind of frivolous with their picks, willing to trade 2 seconds and to move up, is because they know they got Chikrin.
Yeah.
Who's just another chip. They're going to be really – I kind of think they're going to overachieve next year.
Yeah, they could.
Chip on their shoulders
I
sort
don't
of
know.
thing.
I don't know.
Or they'll be bad.
Man, maybe a lot faster. Not in terms of what they are in
it's
the
okay,
NHL,
Colby, I'll say it.
The building will be rocking, though.
I want to go.
Arizona. I want to go to that little building.
It's
all right.
Going to be
the Minions are about to make their second pick of the night.
See what happens on ice.
What do they say? What do they say?
In the NHL. Let's not forget they're a bit of a clearinghouse, too, when it comes to bad contracts.
Arizona Coyotes are proud to select from the Winnipeg Ice Connor Geekie.
Here he is.
Hey!
There it is. They're drafting all the guys I like.
There it is, Connor Geekie.
Arizona, now the capital of salad.
We actually threw a mic on
Yes.
Connor as he celebrated
Connor
his family.
Geekie goes to the Arizona Coyotes.
That Manitoba kid. Here he is. His brother, of course.
Morgan Geekie
With Seattle.
of the Seattle Kraken. Formerly of the Carolina Hurricanes.
Look at the point. This guy's just oozing with personality.
Whoa, and he almost,
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's a beauty, this guy.
I hit the table again. I'm sorry.
He did almost go down, though.
He did, yeah.
Is he talking to himself, or is he mic'd up?
I don't know.
Oh, Sportsnet has him mic'd up. He's talking as he's walking up.
Oh, here.
And
Welcome to the NHL.
that's awesome. Say hi to the commish for us.
That's great.
Oh, that's wild. So Connor Geekie, guys, a really charismatic, affable guy. He must have won over a lot of teams in that interview.
I gotta get
and of course,
another.
you can do it on the
You want
ice as well.
Producer Drew?
Strathclair, Manitoba.
Can you
really
chuck me a blueberry? Thank you.
Maybe don't.
I got
Hey! Sometimes
I
I
gotta
forget you're a
hydrate.
pro athlete.
Sometimes you really need to hydrate. You take a fastball from producer Drew.
But what should you hydrate with?
Biosteel.
Biosteel. Say it into the mic, man.
Biosteel. You've got to hydrate with Biosteel. I'm lining up the empties, going to work. Most hydrated guy. Maybe not in Montreal. I don't know. Tonight, it's a draft.
Well,
I need a couple more cases. We may need to get a couple more cases if I'm going to be most hydrated in Montreal tonight.
I had a Biosteel. 2
Matty.
Biosteels.
Matty
3
Savoy.
Biosteels. Is he coming?
Are we getting them? Oh, we're getting them.
We're getting Matty Savoy.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
Steve,
congratulations. We're live
Thank
on
you.
YouTube. It's streaming cast, so you can put your headset on. Steve Dangle. I'm sure you watch him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Actually? Oh, I don't think he. I think he was being polite.
Well,
Matthew Savoy, Buffalo Sabres, buddy. How many? Okay, I like asking this question. How many interviews have you already done?
I just came off the stage.
Oh, really?
I was meeting.
We're losing it.
I was
That's
meeting
it?
the staff.
Oh, wow.
I was meeting the staff.
How did that go? What did you think of that?
It was awesome.
Shaking Gary Bettman's hand, welcome to the NHL, the whole thing.
Yeah, no, it was a blast. I've been waiting for this day for a long time, and the excitement of it all. It was a lot of fun.
I think I saw your father was getting emotional watching you. It was like in a little pinned in the corner. I met your great uncle, I think, from like BC somewhere, in the elevator today. So do you have a lot of family here?
Yeah, I think about 30 people.
Wow.
Lots of people from out west came for
That's
for the
my
big day.
kind of people.
Yeah,
that's my kind of people. So who did you think of? Like when this moment happened, you're walking over today, get to experience that. Like what was that? What did you think of being a kid, playing hockey? Was it just like mom and dad hugging them?
Yeah, it was thinking of my family, my family and friends, the people that have supported me throughout everything, the whole journey. It's been a long ride, and to have them alongside with me right now it's pretty special.
We were talking about this before you came on, and the day of the draft. How'd you sleep last night, and what have you been doing all day?
I slept brutal.
I didn't get much sleep last night, to be honest. Got up today. We had the breakfast this morning. Went back to the hotel, worked out. Actually,
wow, what a machine!
Yeah. Gotta get ready for training camp, right? And
it's like Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, no. Didn't do a whole lot today. Honestly, went for lunch. Kind of just hung out, waited for the time.
Yeah. So Buffalo, that's where I met you. We were at the combine, of course. Nice facilities. What was it about them? Did you get interviews? Did something stand out, or was it kind of like, oh man, here we go? Okay, the Sabres.
Yeah, it was kind of just a spur of the moment thing. But I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be more ecstatic to be going down to Buffalo, joining such a great organization, and I just really honored to be selected.
Oh, so you've seen Steve Dangle before, of course, right? He's a diehard Leafs fan. You're a Buffalo Sabre. You better believe you are now in the Dangle crosshairs of the rivalry that is the Leafs and the Sabres. Am I close?
I mean, I am obligated to hate you, but you seem nice, so I don't know. It's probably a little less.
I'll take it.
He's a really nice guy. Haunt his nightmares.
Yeah.
Haunt his nightmares.
If I don't hate you, you're not doing your job. So
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Good luck, man.
Good luck.
You look really good in that jersey. Congratulations.
Thank
Go
you.
through the rest of this thing and enjoy the night with your family. What are you guys going to do tonight? What do you have lined up? with 30 people here. I imagine you don't. Do you have a credit card or anything yet? Or I don't know what's happening. Are you paying already?
No, I don't
Dad's
have
got
a credit
it.
card
Dad's
yet.
Dad's taking it.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, there.
Yeah,
Thanks, Dad. Another one.
Exactly.
Another one. He's on his way, though, Dad. He's on his way. He's going to be off the payroll soon.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, Matt Savoy, thanks so much, man.
Yeah, thank you guys very
awesome.
much.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. We'll send him off into the ocean of the NHL. He looks good. Look at that name bar. Perfect size.
Absolutely. He was getting snapped at by, I think it was Cutter Gauthier. We have the
12.
12th overall pick for the Blue Jackets, their second selection.
Look
of
at
the
Rick
day.
Nash up there. Just a beauty. Fixing his
With the
time.
12th pick, Columbus Blue Jackets are proud to select from Western Hockey League Moose Jaw Warriors, Denton Matejchuk.
Denton Matejchuk.
Moose Jaw Warriors.
Wow.
Well, Dominion City,
so
Manitoba
a left shooting defenseman.
Right now, Father Jason,
David Juracek,
principal,
right
his
shooting
mother, Sheila, is a
defenseman.
teacher.
And they got Adam Boqvist coming.
Yep.
And this is our first sort of off the board pick though a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, Sam Constantino in his mock draft for Sportsnet.ca.
Oh, here we go.
Had him going 26th.
We getting Pav in here?
Overall, he went 12th. Are we getting Pavel Mentyukov right now?
Pav, you coming on? Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We're on YouTube Live. It's a live stream. I'm sure you know what that is. You want to put that on? You can slide right up.
I think he knows what a live stream is.
All right. So what are you thinking? First of all, I got to say, Pav, awesome suit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I loved it. Right when he came down, unbelievable suit. Tell us how you're feeling, though. What was this like?
Just amazing. I just didn't want to fall on the stage, and that's it.
We'll hold this closer. Can we hold it like that?
Yeah.
Or you can lean forward. Go ahead, Dangle.
Oh, sorry. I missed all that because we were working.
I'm trying to work microphones too.
What was a question that you were asked during your interview with the Anaheim Ducks?
Basic questions, like usual.
Oh,
like type of players and stuff like this.
And what'd you say?
Just skillful two-way defenseman. Yeah,
and who is your favorite player? Like, who do you model? They love that. Who do you model your game after? Who do you enjoy? Who do you enjoy watching or trying to play
Mikhail Sergachev, I guess.
Yeah, really? He's really good. Is that who you model your game after?
Yeah, I try to.
Yeah, big body, two-way guy, big shot. I was told Sergachev has 6 different shots: backhand, wrist shot, snap shot, slap shot, sifter. That's a shot. It's his little wrister. He puts it right through. So what are you looking forward to, and what do you think of when you think of the Ducks and going there?
Good team. I'm excited to be there, just to be the part of this team.
Yeah, the sun, the beaches.
Yeah, of course.
Have you thought of that?
Yeah, of course.
Well, we got a lineup forming behind us now, but we really appreciate you joining us. And
Pavel, thank
congratulations
you.
on getting drafted by the Ducks.
You look good, Ben.
Thank you.
It looks good. Yeah.
Spasiba.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That was really good. Pavel, congrats.
So it was Pavel Mentyukov, and now we have Cutter Gauthier.
Flyers pick. Is he coming on? You need to get hydrated. We got some BioSteel for if you like.
Yeah.
You're good? All right. Saving it for later?
Yeah, saving it for later.
Atta boy. So Cutter, here, we'll get this cranked up inside here so we can hear you. We're on YouTube Live right now. We're streaming. I don't know if you've done that before.
I don't think so.
I don't know if I have really.
You have
either.
now.
It'll be a first for me.
Steve Dangle, Colby Armstrong, congratulations. My brother's the assistant coach for Lehigh Valley. You'll meet him up later in the suite. He's here at his first draft as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
I hope you don't have to get coached by him. You go right to the NHL, right? That's the goal.
That's the goal.
So this experience, the Flyers, this logo, everything about it. What's that? Is that sinking in?
Yeah, it's definitely sinking in. I think walking into the rink and seeing all the teams on the floor definitely set chills down my spine. So to be drafted by such a great organization, I'm super honored. My mom grew up in the Philly area as well.
Oh.
So it's Reading, Pennsylvania. Yeah, so it's pretty cool to see her go back home. So it's awesome.
So first of all, I live in Pittsburgh now.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be watching. Of course, massive rivalry is. Have you thought of? I mean, you got lots going on right now. Welcome to the Flyers, but
thank you.
I mean, that's the Battle of Pennsylvania. You're now going to be thrust into that. you think about rivalries. It's a pretty good spot to get into.
Yeah, it's funny. My favorite player growing up was Sidney Crosby, but that changed today. So moving forward, we'll see how it goes. But I'm excited to be a Philly Flyer.
Awesome.
Oh boy, that's going to be a tough one for people in Philadelphia to hear. I hope
they'll love.
Yeah, not anymore.
They'll love to hear that though. The allegiance change. There it is.
Yeah.
He's all in.
Say Darian Hatcher.
Darian
your favorite.
Hatcher,
Yeah,
okay. There he is.
go.
There he is.
That's what he said the first time as well.
Cutter has his chipped teeth from the Darian Hatcher in a little thing.
Yeah, dude, that was
collector's edition.
Man, that was a nasty cross check.
So you're like a big guy. Play that big body game. What did we look it up? What has he got? 19 goals, 9 assists in 20 games or something?
I think that was right.
Yeah,
I almost nailed it, right?
Yeah,
Off the top
28
of my head?
points, 22 games.
Yeah, so major goal scorer, big body guy in and around the net. Did you have a sense of Flyers were looking for that? Like you were going to go there?
Yeah, not really at all. I thought I had a really good interview with them, talking with them and displaying the message that I'm a big power forward and I'll do whatever it takes to win. So I think they had a pretty good understanding of what I want to accomplish in the next few years, and I'm excited to be, drafted by them.
It's Flyer kind of guys.
Was it just a basic interview, or did they ask you anything spicy?
I don't think any spicy with them. I spoke with them at the Combine, it went really well, and then I actually spoke to them yesterday, and it went also really well. So I met their GM, Fletcher, for the first time, so it's pretty cool to see how professional he is.
Yeah. And what's the plans for tonight? Who do you have here? Family, I imagine. Savoy had 30 people here.
Yeah, I have around 30 people as well. My
Wow.
dad grew up in the Sudbury area, so I have lots of family friends who are coming out from there to see me play, so it's pretty cool.
We just got the panel kicking into our ears right now.
Yeah, so
Not now, Pierre. That's right.
Yeah, I think around like 30.
What are you guys doing tonight?
people.
You cracking out? You got to pay for dinner. You got to take them out for dinner here.
Yeah, of course.
Little poutine.
Yeah, for sure poutine. I haven't had that in a while. I haven't been to Canada since COVID for about 2 years now. So it's nice to be out here. Great fans out here. It's a great city, so I'm excited to spend time with my family and friends tonight.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, we'll let you get back to that,
you
man.
go.
Yeah,
You
sounds
go.
good,
You're
guys.
working.
Yeah, thank you so
You're
much
working,
for having
man.
me.
Congratulations. You're going to be a good Philadelphia Flyer, buddy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Perfect. Great setup. We talked a lot about this. Just fit, right? Fit with players as Cutter Gauthier takes off. He's on his way.
The Blackhawks are about to make. Is this the 13th pick?
I don't know what's going on.
Development team, Frank Nazar.
Frank Nazar. I thought it was Nazar. My bad. Frank Nazar going to the Chicago Blackhawks. Right-handed right wing. 13th pick.
Little Slim Shady playing.
Yeah.
Losing it.
Did he request this?
Does he have a draft song? That's actually a new thing. That would be cool.
Here, you want to hear something weird? He was born after that song came out.
I know.
That's how old that song is. That song was like 99 or 98 or something like that. This kid's 04, I think. What a player, though.
Oh, we just had Cutter Gauthier. Now we get him.
Nazar, Sam Constantino projected, had him going 19. He goes 13. Chicago, who else did they pick in this draft? Gosh.
I don't know. What's they traded away?
Kevin Korchinski.
Kirby Dach, of course, was traded. DeBrincat was traded earlier, so Chicago empty. Oh, he gives a finger. He's loving it. Puts the one finger up in the air, cheering. I love that. I love to see those reactions, just how excited these guys are.
This guy's living life. How do they make it?
They put him up in the, where is he, in the second deck?
There's Alan Walsh. I know, it's always funny when they have to come from like way, way up.
This is a cool little stage walkway thing they have, though. That's cool. I like this. Look at this. Look.
Staring down the barrel of the camera like he's trying to
Look
get
how
that.
happy he is. He's trying not to smile, but he can't stop.
Trying to get that wrestling heel heat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Staring down the camera.
Oh, here he is.
chew
One of
gum.
my favorite guys. Geeks. Let's go.
How does Colby Armstrong know absolutely everybody?
I met him.
dude?
Okay, yeah. We're getting directions on how to
It's chaos.
do stuff here.
There's
Who
a
we
lot,
getting in here?
There's a lot going on.
Who is this?
This is Kevin Korchinski. And ironically, he's watching Frank Nazar getting picked by the Chicago Blackhawks. Yeah.
Very active, very active. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations. It's awesome. Here, we're streaming live on YouTube right now. I don't know if you've ever done that.
No.
welcome to the internet.
You're just talking to the mic.
Yeah, just lean into this a little bit because
awesome.
it's
Sounds good.
a little challenging with our setup.
Yeah. So you just watched a future teammate get picked. What was that like? That was kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's special. I guess just when I know who I'm going to training camp with, and obviously after this I'll get to know him and introduce myself. So it's special.
Yeah. Well, forget about him. It's all about you.
Yeah, well, let's talk about this too. Walking down, going on stage, getting the jersey. There's been lots of movement around Chicago as well with guys, they're drafting guys, but guys are going out. Tell us about that feeling, though, with kind of all eyes on Chicago. They're moving some big names out. You're a new guy now coming in that walked on the stage. I think that looks so cool with the camera in front of you. What are you feeling when you're doing that? I mean, it's amazing. It looks amazing on TV.
It's surreal. Like, that's something you dream of as a kid, just walking down that stage and getting to experience it. It's awesome. So, and obviously my reaction from my parents was really special.
Yeah.
Getting to experience with them was special.
Do you have a ton of family here, or you got a big party?
No, just mom, dad, and sister.
Wow, kept it light.
Yeah. Well. Yeah,
it's like how I travel right now because you can't trust the baggage people anymore. I go light, carry on, and so did you coming here with just the family. So what's going on tonight? How are you celebrating this tonight with the family?
I guess we'll probably go for dinner and just celebrate us four. So obviously I'll keep watching the draft, watch Reed, Schaefer get drafted. So
awesome.
Watching him, that'll be really special. Another Thunderbird.
What was the night like last night? Were you able to actually sleep, and what went on for the rest of the day?
I missed the combine, so I did a lot of interviews yesterday, so I was pretty tired, so I got to bed pretty early. Just with doing interviews with teams yesterday, but obviously the whole day today was pretty nerve-wracking, but obviously now we're here, and I guess the nerve-wracking part's over, and now get to
zapped mentally, but now jubilation. What do you think of this jersey? I mean, this is a classic. One of the all-time oldest jerseys, franchises. How does it feel going to somewhere like that?
Yeah, it's awesome. I was a Chicago fan as a kid, so my dad was a big Chicago fan. I hopped on his bandwagon. That's when they were winning all those cups. So, he was a big Jonathan Taves guy. I was a big Kane guy just because I guess the flashiness.
You like dangling?
Yeah, I liked doing that. So it's really special.
Well, good luck. Congratulations. You look great. Start to an awesome journey. Look forward to seeing you around the rinks, too.
Awesome. Thank you.
Good luck, buddy. Thanks for stopping by with us.
Congratulations.
Yep. All the best. Good luck. Get going.
Kevin,
get going. You got to get going there. You got like 100 more things to do. 100 more things.
And,
here we go.
Morgan
Geeks.
Geeky.
Let's go.
Getting
Connor. His brother, Morgan. I'm sure.
Sorry, my bad. Connor Geeky.
I'm sure that happens a lot. Hey?
I'm sure it does.
Does that happen a lot?
What?
Where you get mixed up with your brother?
Oh, every day.
All the time? The names, the first names? Yeah. Well, congratulations. I was telling, when you got drafted, I was telling him all about your personality. I got to meet you at the Combine. Western guy. Awesome. Love seeing that. Tell us how this feels, though. When you got walking, like seeing you smiling. Were you mic'd up, by the way, walking?
Yeah.
So tell me about
that's exactly why I slipped.
That's right.
All I could do, I was mid conversation, and then I just forget to walk. next thing you know, I'm down on the halfway down the stairs, and I see everyone laughing. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be somewhere.
Yeah.
But again, it's a huge pleasure, and the organization's great. Hot weather, starting on the rebuild again. That's something that we did a little bit in Winnipeg, but super excited to kind of get things going.
Yeah, unreal. You see this personality, buddy?
Absolutely.
He's coming to the desert, people. He's coming to the desert. You're getting a good one right here.
Here's what I got to know. So every pick of the draft, Colby went, this could be Connor Geeky. He's obviously he just loves you. Why does he love you so much?
You're asking me the wrong question. I think you got to ask him that. But again, it's, like I tell most people, I try and just, a smile goes a long way, and a wave goes a long way when you're in a small town. And again, I try and, maybe I don't live the worst life, obviously. So, when people are people could be going through tougher times than I am. So just try and cheer them up a little bit.
Yeah, you make me smile. So tell me.
You know what? You're right. I love him.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about this. Your brother gets drafted. You talked about you get to share it, kind of experience that, so you know what you're going through here. Was it everything that you expected, or was it? I mean, I imagine you didn't think you're going to be mic'd up and almost going down the flight of stairs, but.
Hey, is it everything happens, right? You can't hate on me. Stuff
no,
happens.
Is it everything you imagine though? Like doing it, walking it yourself, not your brother. You're doing it.
Oh yeah, it's so crazy just when it comes to like all those little things. Like you literally half the time you're shaking yourself, and even watching everything happen in person, it's pretty crazy. So super surreal, super awesome, and just happy to be a part.
So are you gonna have to get a blue suit too now? I seen everyone's wearing these blue suits.
I guess the green. I was told the green kind of goes with, with the jersey.
It does look really good.
I'm not too upset about it.
But the whole Arizona staff, did you see that?
They were looking sharp.
They look good.
Oh yeah, color coordinated a little bit.
Steve's trying to keep track of other picks while we.
Sorry, my bad.
Well, it's like we're doing 100 things at once. But Connor, unbelievable, great hair, by the way. Come flying down the stairs.
Yeah. Well, actually, here, one more thing before we go. We actually have a slow-mo of you falling down the... No, I'm just joking.
honestly, I'm going to see it, and I got to laugh, right? You
can barely notice it. You can barely notice it, trust me.
I tried to pick it up when I left off,
you
right?
handled it awesome. Like a pro, bud. Like
Seamless.
A pro. So you look in the jersey, you look good. You got a good young core there of guys, obviously. And I think they're having a new rink on Arizona State.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of exciting things, I think, in the little confines like that. So lots to look forward to, man. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Can't wait to watch you, and I'm a big fan. And I think now, obviously, Steve is.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Good luck. Good luck, man. Congrats. Yep. Awesome.
That was Connor.
The Geekies are taking over the NHL. Here they come.
Connor Geeky, Arizona Coyotes.
Arizona, so helpful. They're bringing us all their guys, and they all have great guys.
Yes. Rutger McGroarty was the 14th pick of the Jets.
We love that name, don't we?
We really do. There are some really Luca Del Bel Baluz. What else we got? Jagger Furcus.
No, we're racking them up here.
Sorry, we just realized how we're racking up the empties.
I'm still working on these. Oh, here we go, Big Lars. Big Lars, right here. How you doing, buddy? You looking good. Great job up there. Yeah. We're live on YouTube.
Yeah. Colby's just starting conversations with people.
I haven't seen Lars in a while.
Producer Drew is off camera to catch our biosteels. So here's what almost happened. You threw it to him. I looked at the TV, and then he walked over. I almost threw this right at him.
Yeah.
Almost threw that.
Right.
Oh, man.
Head coach.
Got that on camera.
Head coach of the Columbus Blue Jackets right there, Brad Larson. Great guy.
That's who that was.
Yeah,
yes.
Big grinder as a player, third, fourth line guy, penalty killer, shot blocker, did all the hard things, and, of course, was under torch there for many years and was promoted as head coach now in Columbus. We're getting some good shots of families here. Is that roller hockey? Look at that. I always wanted to try roller hockey.
It is. It's one of the weird things, and tell me if you've heard this, is roller hockey supposedly screws up your ice skating.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I believe that at all.
David something that was, wasn't he a roller hockey player, Sudbury Wolves, first overall pick, junior. He's a roller hockey.
Levin?
Is that what it is? Yeah.
I think.
David Levin?
I think so. I know who you're talking about.
Hit us up on the chat, I think. Yeah, I think he came as a roller hockey player, switched to ice. But I heard if you watch a guy that plays roller hockey and he switches over like that, you can tell he played roller hockey. I think that's what you're trying to say by the skating technique.
David Levin. Is
that right?
Yeah, from Tel Aviv, Israel, played for the Sudbury Wolves for parts of 5 seasons.
You know who I learned all this information from? Some of it sticks in my brain. The guy that all of it sticks in his brain?
Yeah.
Jeff Merrick.
Oh, my God. Yeah. He's unbelievable.
Sonny's out, yeah.
Yeah.
Biosteel.
See you, buddy.
Sonny, he just came in here, set it all up, just laid it out for us.
Hydrated us.
He'll be hydrated, of course. Thank you, Sonny. Good seeing him again. Good man.
They're gonna check his ticket before he gets on the plane, and they're gonna be like,
look at this guy. Look at this dad.
Are you
how happy
hydrated?
This dad is. This dad's so happy. He doesn't know what's going on. He's just on his phone. He's sweating. He's crying. He's doing it all. I couldn't imagine if my son got drafted. It would just be amazing to see. Look at this guy.
Oh, buddy. Well, you got an army.
Imagine? Can you imagine when Leo gets drafted to the show?
Man,
2038.
2038. Yeah,
is that the year? I just guessed that.
Yeah, he was born June 2020. So yeah. By the way, so I always tell this story.
June what?
22nd.
Oh, my son's born June 18th.
Very
close. Dangle.
So it took me a second to remember his birthday. One, because we spent 4 days in the hospital. 3 before he was born, and then an extra one.
I'm the same, man.
Yeah,
My other kids, it trips me out too with the birthdays. I keep forgetting because the same situation. I have 4 kids, so it's like I'm like, what day was this? What month was this? They're all the same.
So the other one though is I work in hockey, right? Like I cover hockey. So the summers are my fun time.
Yeah.
And my wife is a kindergarten teacher, so she gets her summers off as well. So we find out our kid is going to be born either at the end of June and beginning of July, and we're like, oh, this is perfect. This is great.
Yeah.
And then for the first time in history, the playoffs started in August.
Yeah. That's awesome. Who we got
You
coming?
planned,
Cooley.
God laughed.
Just so you know, Cooley is still going. Pickles. How you doing? Mark Edward Vlasic just came by. Good to
You
see
call
him.
him Pickles?
Pickles.
Because Vlasic?
Yeah.
I
played World Championships with him. Really.
We get it. You were on Team Canada, man.
Yeah.
You're really good.
No, it's cool to see old teammates and stuff kicking around here. Of course, he's from Montreal, so back in his hometown, wheeling around. Great seeing him.
Trading out of the 15th spot.
I know.
I think this is pick 15 here.
Who's this? Oh, here we go, Vancouver. This is big.
I spent
Bruce
a lot of nights in
Boudreau.
hotel lobbies with him. He
There's
was
Jimmy Rutherford.
watching Kemo and Lekkerimäki.
Well, let's see.
Of course, big Hall of Fame nods to a
reshaped
couple
the front
players
office,
too.
Of course, with all sorts of additions, and
Henrik and
Candy
Daniel,
Granato,
along
Emily
with,
Castalgay, assistant GMs, and they're making their
Patrick
pick.
Alvin,
Vancouver
first
Canucks are
pick.
proud to select from Sweden, the SHL, Djurgården, Jonathan Lekkerimäki.
Jonathan Lekkerimäki.
Oh, he looks like. Can you imagine being a Swedish player and getting to go there? It must be comforting.
to the
And maybe
Canucks?
no surprise,
Yeah.
guys. Patrick Alvin, he knows the talent out there,
awesome,
and you're
I just
shaking
think
your
it's
head,
like a-
Jason, because
like-
you know he probably has a very
Swedish
good
GM.
sense of this player.
Playing in
For me,
Sweden,
this was predictable
being
when
a Finn,
this
like
player
it's
kind
kind
of
of
fell on
close.
their lap here. They've had some success.
Oh, is he almost in tears? Oh, look at how happy this guy is.
Well, and he's
Oh.
one of the first big drops of the draft. He goes 15. Sam Constantino had him ranked 9th.
Here we go. Let's get it on.
We have someone joining us.
You're on YouTube live, okay? I don't know if you've done that before, but I know what it is. And you got to lean right in to talk on this. So, okay, we're watching this. Tell us what your experience doing that was like.
It's an unbelievable feeling. It's undescribable. Like it's just something that it's just a ton of excitement. You can't really describe it. And it's an unbelievable feeling. Walking down those stairs and going to grab my jersey is just the next
Did you
step.
have any ideas like tell me about your interviews? Was it like Columbus? You were like, oh yeah, that one stands out. People always ask me that. I was wondering if it happened for you.
Yeah, a little bit. I think I had a good interview with them at the Combine, and I talked to them a couple times throughout the year. So I think I kind of knew that they were a team of interest. And,
Well, Jarmo's very thorough with prospects. He knows what he likes and what he sees. So I think you can expect that in going there. I love asking this, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve Dangle, by the way.
Hi. Good to
I
be
love
here.
asking this also. How many family members do you have here? What are we looking at tonight?
I got 4 siblings, 3 brothers and 1 sister, and then my parents are here, my grandparents, and then I have lots of family with Owen Pickering. He's my cousin, so a lot of our aunties and uncles are here.
Family affair, Steve. Unbelievable.
Your cousin's getting drafted in the same draft. That's absolutely unreal. Do you get bragging rights because you went first?
No, not really. I think we're just both really proud of each other and what we've done. I don't know. I might have to use it a little bit, but
when you have to, yeah, you lay it down when you have to.
Yeah.
You don't want to be doing it all the time. So tell me about what you expect in going. I just saw Brad Larson, head coach at Columbus, went by. I used to play with him. Hard-nosed guy, but a good, thoughtful coach. What can they expect to see, coming into camp and earning your spot there and with your game?
Yeah, I think they're going to see what kind of player I am. I think they already know my game pretty well, but I'm a really good skater. I like to join the rush. I like to use my passing to create offensive opportunities for my teammates. I like to use my edges a lot. I think they'll see all those things.
Awesome. Well, we just got Cale McCarr just put on a clinic, right, with all that kind of stuff. So you see how important that is. Yeah,
Yeah.
you might hear about him.
Yeah.
Cale McCarr.
Do you know David Juracek at all?
No, I've never met him.
Well, you're gonna.
Yeah, I know.
might even be D partners one day.
Yeah, hopefully.
Never know.
You just set him up. Apparently, he's got a bomb, right? He's got a big shot, so maybe the edges and then a little bit.
What are you, a coach now?
I don't know. I'm just thinking, I'm creative. I'm just getting creative here. I'm seeing a future here for you guys. But what are you guys looking to do tonight? Dinner, you said, after this. Of course, you've got many headshots, interviews, and everything. What are you guys going to do to soak this in, you think?
Yeah, I'll probably
no plans?
No plans yet. I'll probably just go see my family and see what they want to do, and then go from there and just kind of wing it.
Oh, he's winging it. So calm.
I was about to say, like, it doesn't seem like anything bothers you. Like, is that a big part of your game as well? Are you like that on the ice?
Yeah, I try not to let things bother me too much, especially if you have a bad shift or something like that on the ice. I think just resetting and not worrying about it, kind of just have to let it go, and I think I do that pretty well on the ice.
Well, maybe later tonight you'll allow yourself to get a little less than calm and party and enjoy the experience. Congratulations on being a first-round pick, National Hockey League.
Thank you very much.
Amazing, buddy. Get that in a frame. Get in a frame, put it up in the basement, get an apartment, hang it up there. He's on his way. These guys are so young.
You know he's going to frame his picture with Colby Armstrong, right? So.
Well, you'll go back, watch the stream later tonight. It's going to be hard to believe you're on with us. But
I know.
Congratulations.
Appreciate
good luck and enjoy the rest.
Thank you very much, guys.
You're in good hands. Of course, all the team services, PR that handle everybody and take them on their way. And he'll get to know these people very, very well. Denton, of course. Is he a Manitoba guy? I think there's just a ton of Manitoba guys.
Don't ask me questions. Questions are hard.
Are we
Manitoba? Yes, Winnipeg.
Yeah, Winnipeg guy. I mean, here we go.
Oh, something. What's up with the microphone?
We're manhandling it a little bit.
So, I'm sure you've seen. I'm starting to lose the plot. I'm starting to lose the plot a little bit when it comes to the sheet. Because I got all sorts of stuff written on the sheet. It looks like the dude's chest from Prison Break right now.
I don't even know what that is.
It's the show.
Does he have ink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has the blueprints for a building tattooed on his
I
body.
know. That's actually good. I wish I knew that show better.
Here
we go.
Kevin Adams.
Buff back up again.
What are they going to do? I honestly,
this is one of their Jack Eichel
don't
picks.
have a clue, except for the fact
they
that
got
there's
this
still
from
some outstanding names. I mean,
Vegas Golden
look
Knights
where Kemmel's going right now
in the Jack Eichel trade. So that was
very
Alex
surprised
Tuck,
he's dropped
Peyton
into the
Krebs
16
in
hole.
a 2022
There are some other guys that play the middle of the ice that are still available as well.
There's also a 2023 second, but we don't care about that until next year.
Well, let's hear what they have to say. The Buffalo Sabres back on the podium.
What's Gary doing? Oh, okay. Sorry, that was very confusing.
With the 16th pick, the Buffalo Sabres are proud to select from your garden in the Swedish Hockey League, Noah Ostlund.
Noah Ostlund. Oh!
Another Swedish player, Noah Ostlund, a center out of
Sam
Sweden.
Constantino.
And celebration
nail
all
it?
around
Nails
the
his
CAA
first
group
one, actually.
with the 16th overall pick.
It's
crazy
bullseye.
high
Well, the
skill
top
level,
four
and
screwed
Jason,
everything
he
up.
makes players around
But
the
on Sportsnet.ca, Sam Constantino's mock draft had Noah Ostlund going 16th, and he goes 16th to the Buffalo Sabres. So now, Sabres fans, it's Alex Tuck, it's Peyton Krebs, and it's Noah Ostlund from Djurgården. So there are a few teams and programs that are having an extremely good draft, or they're going to have a really good draft. Slovakia, obviously having a huge one, first overall pick, second overall pick. But
Manitoba's going to town.
Manitoba, the Winnipeg Ice,
Yeah.
doing really well. Look at the swagger on this guy. But Djurgården's program, I believe it used to be Matt Sundin's team, but I think he might actually be co-owner of Djurgården.
You're
they
right.
have a number of players.
Slavkovsky just went by again. Sorry to interrupt. That's the 5th time I think he's gone by. Not that he hasn't stopped in yet, whatever. But like, think of the steps these guys are putting on. We're getting to kind of see like the behind the scenes. It's insane how much they're working back here.
I mean, we should slap on like a
walking.
Yeah, one of those
monitor.
What do they call it?
Holy comparable player, Braden Point. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Way to go, Buffalo. I love Braden
Lowest
Point.
body fat percentage at the combine.
Well,
that's what I got too. In 2006. I didn't get picked. I didn't get picked. The Leafs went with Yuri Talusti instead of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was rattled. What was your draft year again?
2001.
2001. Does it freak you out that that was more than half your life ago?
Yeah. I'll be 40 in November, Steve.
Ew.
Yeah.
Gross.
It's a
Stay
big
away.
one. That's when your hips fall out. You got to get wooden hips put in.
What have you got done?
No, I should get my nose fixed, I think, but I'm too scared to do it. So my nose is, I can't.
It's your signature. It's like an
Yeah,
autograph.
it's like a thing, right?
Yeah.
But I've nothing crazy. I have my shoulder done. The rest are just kind of, I have my hand. I remember when I was with the Leafs, my hand fell apart for no reason.
I remember.
I was stick handling. Yeah, you remember. What do we got?
Was perhaps one of the most beloved figures in the history of the National Hockey League. In his memory, the General Manager of the Year award is named. To present the Jim Gregory NHL GM of the Year is longtime Montreal Canadien, both as a player and a general manager, and a member of the Hockey Hall of Fame, Serge Savard.
Big guy, big hands. I interviewed him in Vancouver
Hey,
at the 2010 Olympics.
That's awesome.
I was terrified, man. I was like 21. Interviewed Serge Savard and Evan Cournoyer at the same time.
Can you imagine that? That was like when I started at Sportsnet. I had to interview Sittler and Wendell Clark.
Bonsoir.
And I was like, what am I doing?
Vous savez, la dernière fois que...
You didn't get fired.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Le commissaire a été applaudi ici à Montréal, c'est lorsqu'il nous a présenté la Coupe Stanley en 1993. Alors, c'est un grand honneur pour moi d'être ici ce soir pour vous présenter le trophée Jim Gregory qui est décerné au gérant général de l'année dans la Ligue nationale de hockey. It is a great pleasure, it's just an honor for me to be here tonight to give the to honor the General Manager of the Year in the National Hockey League.
People are crazy.
This is the Jim Gregory Trophy. When I think of Jim Gregory, I think of a hard-working guy. I think of honesty and integrity. Here's the 3 finalists.
Oh, they're doing like a whole nominees and everything.
From the Tampa Bay Lightning, Julien Brisebois.
They were up against the salary cap, but they rebuilt. Julien Brisebois deserves a lot of credit.
GM of the Year award is it's kind of difficult, right? Because like Julien Brisebois could easily win it, but the work he's put in has been over several years. Joe Sakic could win it, but the work he's done to build a champion, taking place over several years. Chris Drury, I mean, he just got there.
What about Tampa Bay?
Well, yeah, that's Julien Brisebois.
Oh yeah, yep.
But like that's what I'm saying, right? It's difficult to like it's like a lifetime achievement award. It's like who's been the best GM over the last 4 years?
Yeah,
award.
I think it's Joe Sakic's birthday. Am I off on that? I thought I saw something. Maybe it was yesterday. Could be off. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Here we go.
Le gagnant.
Oh,
the
yeah.
winner is.
You're right.
The great Joe Sakic.
Oh, and it's his birthday, right?
Yep.
Happy
Joe
birthday.
Sakic, who just won the Stanley Cup as general manager of the Colorado Avalanche, just won GM of the Year on his birthday. Killing it.
How did that
53-year-old.
sink into my brain?
I don't know. Good for you, though.
I mean, I am on fire. I am on fire. There's no question I'm on fire.
No question about that. Joe Sakic.
Oh, baby Joe.
First of all, thank you very much to the fans. Merci beaucoup. À vous les partisans. And it's a huge honor, the Jim Gregory Award. Truly grateful for this. I want to thank all my fellow general managers for this. It's just a pleasure being in the fraternity, and Really proud of this award. I tell you what, I couldn't have done it. Obviously,
we have Frank Nazer
sorry.
joining us.
This usually goes to winning teams, and I can't thank our coaching staff led by Jared Bednar, all of our players. I got to tell you, it was a pleasure watching them. I had the privilege of watching those guys day in, day out this year. Show that commitment to one another and persevere and find a way to win the Stanley
GM
Cup.
of the Year
So we
award
wouldn't be here without those guys.
on his birthday.
His
After
birthday.
winning the cup. Isn't that nuts?
Wow. What a week for him.
Yeah, what a week for him. Congratulations, Joe Sakic.
Not
Okay.
bad. And what a day for you.
Oh, yeah.
Tell it.
Yeah.
So I saw you walking down. It was awesome. Great celebration with the family.
Yep.
And then I wish we could replay it because you were like smiling, but you're trying not to like smile too much. And you were like trying not to smile, but you were so happy. It was amazing to see. How does this feel?
Oh, this is great. I mean, just being able to be part of this organization and growing up, my sister was a huge Patrick Kane fan, and she loved the Blackhawks, and I think it's great just being so close from home too. I mean, it's not that far.
Yeah.
And Chicago's a great city, and I just know the team's going to be able to rebound and come back, and I'm super excited to be part of the organization.
I think it's exciting times right now, right? Like we saw DeBrincat,
Yeah.
Kirby Doc, and then adding a few young guys and having to meet probably, I don't know, did you know, like everyone else coming through here wearing these jerseys? Like who else?
I know a lot of the guys.
Yeah, you guys all know each other now. So what's on the plans tonight? What are you thinking of tonight? How many people you got here?
So
are you celebrating? What is happening?
Yeah.
How are you going to dinner?
Yeah,
like
so
everyone's just gonna.
I have about like 12 people here.
That's good.
Just
That's
family
good.
members, and we're honestly, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go find something to do. But as long as we're together and we're spending time as a family, it's gonna be great. And we're a loud family, and like we don't really care. I mean, I'm sure you could hear what we're celebrating, and yeah. So no matter what we do, we're gonna have fun, and it's gonna be great.
Who's the most embarrassing family member at restaurants?
Oh, I love it.
I don't know. Probably my dad.
He's just a proud dad.
Yeah.
What's Frank Nazar the second?
Junior.
Yeah, Junior. That's right.
Yep. So yeah, probably just him. Every now and then he does something stupid, but it's funny, so it makes us laugh.
Yeah. Well, so what are you looking forward to the most about, you talked about the great city, Kane, like what's something about this team? First of all, did it jump out at you? Interviews, all that stuff, Chicago on the radar?
A little bit. My advisor is actually from Chicago, so like he loves it there. And when they were about to pick, he was like, "Oh, come on,
Let's
you
go."
know? So,
Yeah.
but no, I think just the interview went really well, and I think all my interviews went well. But they were great, so I don't think it stuck out. And I mean, I'm kind of a food guy. I love pizza, so I'm looking forward to the pizza there. And we were actually just talking about our families, like the deep dish style, and so we were trying to debate about it.
It's all working out. It's all working out for you, man.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? So, yeah, and then now after that, like what jumps out to you? You talked about the city, how close you live to it, just about the team, too. Like what jumps out at you? Like it's the first thing you thought about when you thought of the Blackhawks?
Honestly, I probably have to say just like Patrick Kane.
Yeah.
I think just he's born in the U.S., and I think it'd be an awesome opportunity to be able to skate with them and see them. And I don't know, I think just be part of the organization, and they've just done so well in the past couple of years. So.
Would you be his line mate, you think, or like a player somewhere else in the lineup?
Honestly, I think we'd work well together. He's really good at showing both options, the shoot or the pass, and I feel like I could bury, but I could also make a pass to him. So I think, I mean, obviously I'm not going to just try to put myself in there, and I'm going to work for it. I'm going to show him, but I think it'd be a good duo.
Yeah, that's the right attitude. Show them what you can do. Thank you so much. You look great. I
Thank
love
you.
seeing how happy you are. Your families can't wait to probably see you up in the suite eventually. Enjoy the rest of the experience.
Thank you.
And what, you got development camp coming up, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Have they talked to you about that yet, or you're just trying to get through this kind of stuff?
Right now, I'm just trying to get through it and then kind of go over it after. So.
Yeah, perfect.
Let him go. Let him go.
I know.
He's got stuff to do.
I'm a fan. You're a good guy. All right, good luck. Appreciate you.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
Yep.
Thank you.
All the best. Yep. Safe travels.
Thank you.
These guys are all going to go home. They're going to pack up their bags. They're going to go to development camp, and there he goes.
Frank Nazar the third.
The third. I love that. They should put that on his jersey.
You know what? They should.
Are they going to do that?
Nazar 3?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
What if it's number 3? Is there a 3 on the Blackhawks? We need to look that up right now.
What was Seth Jones? He was, wasn't he? Or was he 4? Was he 4? I could
think
be
he's
wrong.
4.
6? Is he 6? Should we get Stewie in? Stewie's down here. Let's go, Stu. Can we bring Stu in? Yeah, we're bringing Stu in.
Anthony Stewart. Another pick is coming in here. What do we got? We got a Anthony Stewart joining us on the broadcast. We got the Nashville Predators.
You can hear the TV too.
With the 17th overall pick. The pick is in.
We'll wait for the pick. I want to get into what Stu's doing here too.
There is no number 3 on the Chicago Blackhawks, by the way.
Great fans in
Oh, they want your
Nashville
headphones on.
watching Florida Ice tonight. With our first choice.
Stu don't want to mess his hair up, guys. Come on.
Goes for the girls. Finland, Joakim Kemmel.
Joakim Kemmel. Dude, this is a really nice grab.
Don't you think did he slide a bit, or
yeah, Sam Constantino had him going 7th.
Known to have a great shot.
And he goes 17th
and he actually was
to the
third in
Nashville
goals.
Predators. And it wasn't just Sam Constantino. Sam had him going 7. The Hockey News had him going 6.
He's actually a kind of a, from what I hear about him, it'd be great to hear what these guys say. He's actually kind of a Preds type of two-way, big body guy.
From Central
Look
Scouting.
at that suit.
I got to go, guys. I'll be back. We got some top prospects coming in, so I just wanted to say
really?
hello to everybody. But
so Stewie, fill us in on what you did here at the draft. And
so
today.
I came here to for the breakfast for the BIPOC Coaches Association with the National Hockey League, which is promoting BIPOC coaches and female coaches. So they've been doing a lot of great work in the last couple of years, and I actually brought one of the coaches, sort of gave him the draft experience, and Kyle Callahan. So he's here taking pictures, learning the ropes and all that. So he'll be a future NHL skills coach.
There we go. Perfect.
But
Awesome.
Good fashion here. I like the old throwback
Sparkling.
Louis
You
Vuitton.
see that sparkling
the Louis
a little?
Vuitton
Is that
ties.
what
They
it
don't
is?
wear that anymore. You know. So.
Stewie's bringing it already, and now we got to lose him.
Hey, man.
Come on, Stu.
I'm going to the buffet, boys. We'll see you later.
Speaking of buffet, you got to have me over to your house for dinner one night.
We got the curry goat.
That's
got
what
the
I want.
oxtail.
Yeah.
We got the stew peas. You probably don't know what any of that is.
And
but
then
it's
I
just,
sleep on the couch.
and it's
then
delicious. Yeah, the dog will be licking your face, and then it's time to go home.
I want the curry goat.
Oh yeah, we'll bring you over. We got to do another night at the old tap
Absolutely.
in the East End there.
In Whitby.
Yeah. Okay, I
Love
got to
it,
go,
buddy.
guys.
All
But
right,
thanks
get
for
going.
having me on.
Thanks for coming,
Get
Stu.
paid by the word. I'm out of here.
Yeah, here you go.
Anthony Stewart. And joining us right now is Jonathan Lekkerimäki.
That is awesome. You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube. I'm Colby. Steve. This is Steve. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Congratulations. Can you talk into the microphone close, kind of? It's kind of a weird setup.
Yeah.
If you want to do this, you can do this. I like to do this. So, the smile.
Yeah.
Were you almost in tears getting drafted? I seemed like you were getting a little emotional with your family.
Yeah.
Tell me what that was like, what that felt like, man.
Amazing. It's very special. So I'm so proud. And
Yeah, I could tell. It's
Yeah.
heartfelt. What do you think of when you think of the Vancouver Canucks going to this team? What are some things that pop out to you? The Sedins, like
yeah, some good talents in the organization, like Pedersen. So
Pedersen, yeah.
I like him. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Did you interview with them? With
Your
the
interview?
Canucks?
Yeah, I did.
How was that?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure. And was it? Did you get the impression that they were going to take you?
Maybe not. I don't think so.
No?
But I'm so proud. I can't believe it.
Yeah, congratulations. So you have a lot of family here?
Yeah.
Small group or everyone?
My whole family. Yeah.
How many people?
6, 5.
Six
Yeah.
people? He can't remember. He's so happy.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
There's
so
a lot going on.
So what are you guys going to do tonight? Is anything planned? Are you going to just have fun, a little dinner?
Just enjoy and have fun. Yeah.
Hang out with the Canucks?
Yeah.
Maybe go back on their plane with them
Yeah.
right there, right away. Do you have development camp coming up?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that yet, or just you haven't talked about it, when it starts?
No, but they asked me if I bring my skates, so.
So pretty soon then.
Yeah.
They'll give them everything else. Just bring
Yeah.
your skates, kid. That's awesome. I love it.
Well, really appreciate you coming on, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
Really,
stopping
really happy
by.
day for
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by. Amazing. Amazing. He looks good in that, hey?
Yeah.
You look good. It's like you knew. Look at he's got the blue suit, the blue he had a feeling.
I
got a feeling.
I always think they know.
Do you think they kind of know?
I think I know that. I hope you don't say
Oh.
anymore.
Here we go. There it is.
He's taking a
getting-
photo on the
Oh, he's
Biosteel
welcome to.
set.
Hey, welcome to Canada, NHL. You got to do like 100 extra interviews because you went to the Canucks. So congratulations.
Colby, you got the full experience with that. Not
I know. We got.
necessarily getting
I thought
drafted
Stu was coming back.
by them. No, Stewie just came back to grab a BioSteel. Are you coming on?
Are you coming on? Yeah, he's coming back. Gentleman, he stepped aside so we could get that interview in. And
me and Army talked about it. You got to get your reps in, right? You got to stay fresh. You
Yeah.
gotta get it in.
You got to get in and out.
Speaking words.
Yeah. Okay.
He's wearing his headphones.
We're told to speed up
Stewie's exit.
Stewie, you got to exit quicker, but I don't know. Do you got it?
Exit
Is that
stage left?
speed? Is that speed in your game still?
It's funny. I saw Gerard Gallant today, and we were talking about Revo. He's like, "Oh, he's got to get those boots moving." Like, why are you telling me that?
He thought you might put a bug in his ear because he's scared of him, probably. So, Stewie, have you been to a draft before? Is this like not since you probably got drafted?
I went to my brother's draft, and that was probably the most fun experience I've ever been a
Just
part
because
of.
he was you're just there to enjoy it.
Yeah, I had a nice pleather jacket, velour brown. I still have it to this day. It doesn't fit, but it was more just taking it in as a fan, but as a family member, it's just amazing.
So seeing the reactions and everything, you can relate to that, hey?
You get goosebumps, right?
Yeah,
You
I know.
came to the draft.
I came to the draft. I got drafted 01 in Florida, but my brother was undrafted. My brother played 2 NHL games, but was undrafted. But it's cool seeing Marty say that.
Where the Leafs taken? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, Dangle. He can't wait. He can't wait. We
Golden
got another
Skull.
guy coming
All right.
in.
Have a good one, boys.
All right. Thanks, Stu.
Is
Great.
this,
Stu will be back probably.
Noah Ostlund?
Oh, he wants his phone. Hello, Colby. Great, Steve. Nice to meet you. Noah, nice to meet you, buddy. So we're on YouTube. We're on YouTube Live. Have you ever been on YouTube?
Yeah.
What are you?
Not streaming, but I've watched a lot of.
Oh yeah, they watch YouTube now. These guys all watch YouTube.
What's wrong with that?
No, it's awesome. That's
Nothing
what they
wrong
do.
with
My
watching
son,
YouTube.
my daughters, they're always on YouTube. So welcome to our show. Welcome to our Draftcast. Tell me your feelings right now. I like starting off with that.
Yeah, I'm very
Are you
happy.
sweating, by the way? Are you
Yeah.
sweating?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're working hard, hey?
Yeah.
This is a lot.
Yeah, it is.
You're doing so many interviews. You're all over the place. Tell me about this. What's the feeling or thought that you think of when you think, oh my God, I'm going to the Sabres?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Been there at the Combine, so
Oh, yeah,
it's a great city, and looking forward to come to Buffalo.
Yeah, good.
Have you ever met Rasmus Dahlin?
No, actually not.
No?
I watch him play a lot, but I haven't met him.
Yeah, do you model your game after him at all, or who do you model your game after?
No, I think it's hard to modelize my game to a defenseman, but I think our skating is a little bit similar. He's a great skater, and I think I'm a good skater too. But I like to watch some small guys in the NHL, like Braden Point or.
Oh
Matt
my
Purcell.
God, They compared you to Braden Point
We saw that.
on TV, and I go, "Oh my, I like you already."
Yeah, that's good.
Are you like Braden Point? Is that
Yeah.
your game? Wow! Get ready, Buffalo. Buffalo fans too are so hungry for their team to kind of get going. Great sports town, awesome. You're going to have NFL there, right? The Bills, and I did this last time too. Steve Dangle, massive Leafs fan. If you watch YouTube, you know, right? You've seen him yelling in his basement.
Oh yeah.
So now that you're on Buffalo, how's this rivalry going to work out with you and Steve? Are you looking forward to?
Yeah, looking forward to
giving
it.
him nightmares.
Are you looking forward to ruining my night? That's great. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
At least we're getting it out of the way early. That's excellent, man. Is it intimidating, like seeing a name like Braden Point put next to yours, because it feels
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
pretty extra.
He's a great player.
He's pretty
Got like
good,
2
right?
Stanley Cups, so he's very good.
He's not bad.
No.
Fast. He's electric. He has hands. He can score. He defends.
He does
Kinda
make
like,
over $9 million.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty cool. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
good.
I actually can see his wallet is it's already got he's got a thing like waiting for it, the Braden Point contract.
Yeah.
So where's GM Adams? He's got to start thinking about ways to
Yeah.
get that going, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm really excited for your rookie bonuses to come through.
Oh,
I'm excited.
Yeah. So tell me, what's in the plans tonight? What do you got going on?
Yeah, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Meet with the staff here in Buffalo
Yeah.
and meet up my family and maybe go to a nice dinner.
Dinner, yeah. So tell me, you said about you were in Buffalo at the Combine. You saw the facilities kind of, right? You did the practice rink, all that kind of stuff. A little bit of a comfort feeling kind of going there. You're like, I
think
was
so,
already
yeah.
here.
Yeah, that's nice.
Is that nice?
I feel maybe a little bit safe there.
Yeah.
I slept at the hotel there, Marriott, so feel good.
Drank the water already. He's ready to roll. He's right in there. He's a Buffalo guy.
Chicken.
What is it?
Oh, yeah.
Chicken wings, and you got to get slammed through a table.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
No.
That's
You haven't seen that?
No.
Oh, you're gonna like Buffalo. Buddy. you're gonna like Buffalo.
Yeah.
You're gonna
What
like
a great
Buffalo. a lot.
I love seeing all these guys. You're so happy. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Enjoy
thanks.
the night with your family and everyone that's here. And where's he going tonight? What's he getting? Smoked meat sandwiches, poutine. Have you done that here in Montreal?
No, actually not.
What do you think of the atmosphere out there too?
Yeah,
by the way,
it's very cool. A lot of people in the stands. Yeah, I got a little bit nervous when I tried going to walk down the stairs. But it feels good.
Yeah, you look good, buddy.
I think
Amazing.
you got to get the smoked meat. Everyone's gonna be lined up for the poutine. Get the smoked meat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Take the family out.
Yeah.
$9 million contract coming down. So you're good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
All the best.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dreams are coming true. Here's another Buffalo. It's like the Minions. Remember we talked about the Minions? Everyone's running around in Sabres jerseys everywhere. It's amazing.
No,
they're just meeting.
They're shaking hands
Look at this.
with Matt Savoy. Here,
It's
I don't know
awesome.
if we can get that on camera.
It's
That's
so
pretty
cool.
Meeting for the first time. That's authentic.
just got up.
Sabres.
He's like,
Sabres
see,
video crew
he's like, see you at
catching
camp. Okay, see you at camp. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Oh, producer Drew coming on camera. to
Oh,
grab
producer
Anthony Stewart's
Drew.
credentials that he left behind.
Producer Drew just tried to tie my shoelaces together too. Well, come on, producer
The face Stewie just made. This is the draft cast, I should probably tell you, with Steve Dangle and Colby Armstrong. Hydrated by Biosteel.
Stewie tried to leave his credential here so he could come back, by the way. I know that move. That's the leave behind. I still have a pair of shoes at my buddy's house from when I went golfing. I did it kind of on purpose, not on purpose, but I got to go back and get them eventually. Are we worldwide on YouTube?
Yes.
I want to know that.
I believe we are.
So share it. Everyone can watch us. Everyone can stay tuned. The draft is going by. We're getting good interviews with players.
Click like, click subscribe, tell all
Yeah,
your friends.
you know how this works. Dangle's the inventor of this.
I invented YouTube. I am a billionaire, and I do this for fun. I do this for a hobby. You imagine if I was just like a secret billionaire?
And you're just doing this for fun?
Yeah.
That's love.
And you didn't believe me, and I'd be like, all right,
whatever.
Would you like to go to space? I can take you to space.
Yeah. Dangle's the first guy to ever put a Toronto Maple Leafs flag on the moon when he was up there.
Yo.
Would you do that?
No.
No, you're not. You're beyond that now, right?
You're
not like 5 years ago before you had kids, probably.
Okay, tell you what. If my son gets drafted by the Leafs,
oh my
or ever becomes
God,
a Leaf, I will find a way to go to the moon and put a flag there. I absolutely will.
Like with Leo around, like the Drew thing that they have. What's the thing they have? I don't know.
Oh,
It'll say Leo and not Drew.
Yeah, the Leafs reverse retro jersey. I was like, what does producer Drew have to do with this?
No. The other Drew.
Oh, okay.
The famous one. Are those is that Bieber? Is that a Bieber thing?
The Biebs.
Yeah. I know a lot of stuff randomly, but not enough of it, so it's kind of sketchy. But that's what we're here for.
So,
here comes Billy G. They just got Marc-Andre Fleury signed, of course.
Oh, we got the Minnesota Wild.
With the Kings. So Minnesota first of 2 picks over the next 5 picks. And again,
This
Minnesota
is the pick
had a franchise
that Minnesota
record for
got,
wins and points. Didn't have
in
a lot of
exchange for
playoff
Kevin
success,
Fiala.
though. So they're trying to add something
Brock
for
Faber
the
and
immediate
this
future.
pick
Here, let's
in
hear
exchange
what
for
they
Kevin
have to
Fiala.
say.
19th overall. Let's see who the Minnesota Wild select.
We'd like to thank the Montreal Canadiens, the City of Montreal, for being such gracious hosts. Congratulations to Joe Sakic and the Colorado Avalanche, and our deepest condolences to the San Jose Sharks and the Marchment family. And with our first pick, we'd like to pick from Djurgården, Liam Ogren.
We have Liam Ogren.
So Liam Ogren, a right winger out of Sweden, the 5th.
19th overall to Minnesota. Are we getting this player?
I don't know what's going on. Look at I like seeing how happy everyone is. This is great. I don't know. Producer Drew will give us the word. Liam Ogren.
Liam Ogren.
Projected to be a top 6 winger. I love these breakdowns. Jason's breakdown here. Oh, that looked good.
Is this?
That was silky. This is now time for Sweden to start dominating the draft at this moment.
It always.
If you're not Swedish, you played in the Swedish league.
They really do take over drafts at certain points.
You know what? I played there my last year, and the way they play there translates so well to just being an all-around player.
Right.
Defenseman, forward, but they're skilled. They're mature with their game. They're defensively reliable and responsible and can earn trust, I think, of coaches and organizations.
I'm digging the
to
loose
play
tie.
the right way.
I like the
I
loose
do
tie.
like that too. It's very Hollywoody, I would say.
Oh, absolutely.
To come in these guys all have great hair too.
I was looking something up. This is another player taken out of the Djurgården program. So that team absolutely destroying this draft right now, doing pretty
what happened?
well.
Did they forget the jersey at the table? They came up without a hat or a jersey.
Oh, no. You had one job.
They might have. I don't know. I may be making that up.
You know what? As a guy who left...
Oh, look at his sister and his mom watching. That's cute.
As a guy who left his luggage in the cab yesterday, I don't think I'm going to chirp the Minnesota Wild. His father's a personal trainer. That makes sense.
We're now hydrating the draft completely. We're dragging Biosteel coolers all over the place.
Can we just get that on the table?
Are we hydrating everyone? Let's go.
We have 2. Oh, we got ice. Let's go.
Oh, good.
Love it.
You hear that? That's hydration.
Do you taste that? That's hydration.
Biosteel, what a partnership.
Biosteel, so good. In my face.
So he did. Look at
he
he ran back. He had to get the jersey and hat. Look at this. That's no. If that was me, I'd be tired, so tired right now.
You had one job.
Can you imagine somebody trip him from another team, get him, just embarrass him even more?
I would. Colorado should have done it. Like who's a rival of Minnesota?
I don't know.
You're right.
St. Louis
should have done it. St. Louis? Yeah.
This is St. Louis. I don't know.
We just eliminated you, and we're gonna trip you. Holy smokes, man!
Should we hear this interview?
Let's go to Carolyn Cameron.
In this moment, is this what you expected?
I mean, it's been a dream my whole life, and I've always looked forward to this and always dreamed of it. But yeah, it's a dream come true for sure.
Well, and your dad's in the hockey world. He's a strength and conditioning coach. He's worked with the likes of Gabriel Landeskog. So how, not just in the last few years, but your whole life, how has he helped prepare you to be an NHLer?
Yeah, he's helped a lot, of course, and just to get to train with people like Gabriel Landeskog and Nick Backstrom and all those guys, it's been really good for me and really inspiration for me, so big thank you to him.
Well, congratulations and have fun tonight.
Thank you.
How you doing? We got a big one. Okay, we're on YouTube live streaming. You know that, right? Awesome.
Yep. We have Leanne Bichelle with the Dallas Stars, and sorry, I was surprised to see you because you just got picked. You just got picked right now, so
we demanded him here quick. He made it happen.
Yeah, the feelings are fresh. How are you feeling?
Oh, amazing! Like a dream is coming true now. Dallas, yeah, great club, great city, and I'm just to be proud to select from there.
Do you have a favorite Dallas Star by any chance?
Klingberg. He's really great, and but a lot of good players are playing there, and. Yeah, just amazing.
Do you think your game fits their style? They're pretty stiff team. They're strong defensively, tough to play against. Do you think your game will translate in the way they kind of play? I know they're kind of maybe going through a little bit of a change
Yeah, for sure. I'm a physical player. Hard play against, and I like to hit guys. Dallas also do that, and no, it's a great club for me.
Yeah, well, you're a big guy. How tall are you?
197.
Tall?
No, that's centimeters.
Oh, centimeters. Geez, so I don't even know what that is. Can you do that?
Yeah, he's Swiss.
I know. You totally blew my brain apart just now, so I don't even know what that means.
You know how tall that is?
No.
Tall.
Yeah, when you walked in here, I go, oh my goodness.
6.5.
He's 6'5".
Yeah, I would guess that. Monster. Dallas got themselves a monster. How's your family? How was that moment? Tell me who's here with you, how many people, what this experience totally was like going down on the stage.
Yeah, just here was just my agent. My family is back home. Everyone is, yeah.
Are they watching, you think?
Yeah, of course. Let me take.
Are they watching the YouTube?
Yeah, they're here. Hey. Now they're watching on YouTube, and now they're proud of me, and I can just say thank you to my parents. They did a really great job, and to my 2 brothers, and yeah, I have a great family back home.
Oh, they're not sleeping tonight.
No, they're not sleeping tonight.
No. Who's your agent? They're here with you, right?
Yeah, it's Frederick Holdener.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, he's just not just an agent for me. He's a really good friend now, and yeah, also a great person.
So what's this been like for you? Were you in Buffalo at the Combine?
Yeah,
Did you do that?
Yeah.
So that was how long ago? 3 weeks ago? A month ago? Not even?
A month.
Did you go home and now you're back again, or did you stick around here? Or
No.
What's it been like?
I was home. I was training a lot in this month, and that was a hard time for me, but I'm glad to be here again and to be drafted now.
Awesome. Tell me about the feeling in Montreal here, being in this great hockey city, kind of the atmosphere, maybe walking to the rink today.
Yeah.
And then being in front of these fans when you're seeing it, like the excitement about hockey, right? This
Yeah,
draft?
it's like the hockey city,
Yeah.
and amazing people around here, good fans, and yeah, it was. I don't know how to describe it. It was a great feeling to be in the arena and this good fans here in Montreal, and I don't know what to say really.
I got one question. Have you called your parents and family yet? Have you
No,
called them?
I didn't do
You
that.
haven't even called them yet?
No.
Let's go. He's got to go call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get the calling cards out. We're calling back home. It's going to be expensive.
Thank you.
This is awesome.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.
They got a big man in Dallas. Look at this guy. That's awesome. He's so excited. Call mom and dad. Go call mom and dad.
Thanks.
Amazing. That is
Liam?
awesome.
So I was wrong. He said 6.5 feet, and he meant it. He's 6'6".
6'6". Oh, 6.5. Yeah.
This is from Cap Friendly. 6'6", 225.
Well, when he walked in here, I'm like, oh my God. This
I was
guy.
like, that's a unit. There's a unit.
There's a big human.
Who was just picked? The 20th overall
I don't
pick
know. Caps?
went to Washington. Ivan Miroshnichenko.
Miroshnichenko. Great. Oh.
Whoops. Hit the mic there.
Just
Sorry,
sneaking in
folks.
there.
You know,
Oh.
a thing that creeps into me talking about players, again, when I did the KHL highlights,
Yeah.
the guy who I did KHL highlights was from Moscow, and he would hammer me
On pronunciations?
on pronunciation.
Yeah. And it's like not only some of them are hard. Like I
Let's-
get that we should get it right. We should, but
Well, definitely, but like there were some words and like names and stuff where he would tell me to make a certain sound, and I'm like, you have to understand.
yeah,
I don't know that noise.
Yeah.
Like he's like, no, it's like me, and I'm like, what is M-E?
So
No.
this is a player that was he diagnosed with cancer, right?
Was he?
Yeah, I believe so. Google.
Sure, I'll Google it. Sorry.
I believe they just showed a clip of him talking to Mario. I think he given some encouragement in that, in battling. I think he might have had the same.
Oh, my goodness. So this is from Sporting News. Miroshnichenko was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Yeah, the
in
same as
March,
Mario.
March of 2020, which was not a good month. I don't know if you remember. At the time of his diagnosis, he was told that he had the most common form of the disease and that it was curable. He received his treatment in Germany, according to the Russian Hockey Federation.
Amazing. Right?
Unreal memory. Check out the big brain on Colby.
Well, I saw that picture and I was like, oh yeah, I saw this on social media at some point through the doom scrolling of life, and it stuck. But amazing, right? You think of teams that have to do their due diligence, of course. Anytime there's medical things that come in, into the picture, you have to, as an organization, look into all of this stuff. And for the Capitals to go, okay, we like this guy, and has overcome this, and now is drafted here in Montreal in the first round. It's actually a pretty amazing story.
We got the Draftcast here with Dangle and Arm Dog here on the Sportsnet YouTube channel. Hydrated by Biosteel. The person I just pointed at.
Twist.
What is this?
This is a rainbow twist. I'm going to crack into this puppy.
Ooh. The person who I just pointed at, by the way, was Shane Wright.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
There he
hello.
is. This
Steve.
is Steve. Hi. Liam. So we're on YouTube.
Liam Ogren.
Have you been told we're on YouTube? No. So we're streaming on YouTube right now. You're live.
Live.
So we'll get you a headset on. And then if you could lean in close to talk. You want to hydrate with
We have Liam
Biosteel?
Ogren, 19th overall pick with the Minnesota Wild.
What was that like just now?
Amazing. Dream come true, so I'm really excited.
Oh my God, you're walking down. I'm trying to see. Everyone's wearing, oh my God, look at Berkey. He looks unpleased.
Brian Burke looks like he
looks so unhappy. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
but forget him. That's the Pittsburgh Penguins. You're with the Minnesota Wild. How has this all developed? Like, I assume you interviewed with the Minnesota Wild, and I assume it went well.
Yeah, I guess so. I met them in at the Combine in Buffalo, and I felt really good, but really didn't have any idea where I would end up. But yeah, I'm really excited to be a Minnesota Wild.
Yeah, state of hockey, right? Is that what they call it? The state of hockey, Minnesota?
Yes.
They love high school hockey. They love it. The winters, you're going like straight to like a major hockey hub.
Oh yeah.
Is that something you think of when you see this logo, this jersey, when you got it? Just kind of the excitement about that. And they've been coming on, right? They've been an exciting team to watch.
Yeah.
The last few years.
For sure,
so,
yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Amazing. Hockey is the best thing in the world, and it's really good that they have that passion. So yeah.
Yeah, when you don't go to a rebuild, it's different. When you're going to a team that's like exciting, and you can kind of fit in there. So what are they going to see when they get you? What do they get? What is the Minnesota Wild fans going to see?
Yeah, they get a two-way forward, power forward. Really likes to being offensive. Have a great shot, great skating, and good hockey sense as well. So, really all-around player, but really like to score goals.
Awesome, another goal scorer. Minnesota, like, let's go.
I want to meet the first prospect to be like, I don't really like scoring goals.
Yeah, I just block shot. I love blocking shots. It's my favorite thing to do. How many people you got here tonight? I've been asking this question. Who's here with you? What's this night going to look like after you get through all of this? And any plans?
Yeah, I have my mom, dad, mom's boyfriend, brother, sister, grandpa, and also my girlfriend. Yeah.
A good crew. You got a good crew.
Yeah.
You got any plans lined up then? You got dinner. Are you taking them out? Have you made a decision yet? Poutine. Steve selling guys on smoked meat sandwiches. Have you had that since being in Montreal?
No, not really. So
You gotta try it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very good.
Will do.
Maybe overrated a bit, but very good. I like it. But it's a Montreal thing. It's a Montreal thing. You
yeah.
got to do it. And so what's next? Have they told you? Do you know where you're going? Did they say bring your skates?
They didn't, but yeah, we'll see.
Prospects camp, rookie camp kind of thing.
Yeah, probably.
Come in, check everything out. That's coming up right away, right?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, really cool.
He doesn't know. He just got a hat on. They gave him a jersey, and he's thrilled. He's loving it.
Absolutely.
And he's just getting started. Buddy, get your steps in. Here we go. Training is just starting now. Go do all the other
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, way to go. YouTube. He just dropped into YouTube. He's hydrated. He has a, what is that thing? Rainbow twist, and he's off.
You
You're
said
good.
that,
You're
so
good.
I just assumed that was correct. Anyway, Liam Ogren, Minnesota Wild.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
It looks good. You look good in that.
21st pick of the draft just came in for the murderous-looking Pittsburgh Penguins as they were walking down.
Who do we have
to
here?
The Undertaker's theme music. Owen Pickering, cousin of Dayton.
Oh, here we go. Manitoba guy.
Matichuk.
Is he Manitoba guy again?
I don't know.
Yeah, he is.
Yes. There. Now I
He has a liner of the draft in his suit. I hope they bring his suit here and we get him. Look at these guys are loving it. These guys are loving it. Buffalo fans. Hope. Did you say that at the start? Was that you?
I think so. For the draft?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's happy, man.
It's all about hope.
Everyone just got the best player.
If you're a family, you're so happy.
Here.
Yeah, we're getting just...
We're being told it's cluttered, so I'm gonna pound it.
That's one thing that is crazy. We're too professional. We need to loosen it up. We need more biosteels on the table, I think. That's what I think.
You know what? I think they're telling us to pick up the pace. Boys, you're not hydrated enough. You're right. We need to be hydrated. By Biosteel.
Oh, was that lid on all the way? I thought I saw a drop fly out.
Am I going to Drew or Graham?
Shout out Graham. Shout out at team here.
Oh! I wish you could have seen how perfect
Graham
that was.
did catch that pretty good.
Yeah. No,
That was
it's
a great
easy
throw.
to
I mean,
catch.
yeah. I mean, you made him look good. You made him look good for sure.
Darn right there,
I can't
Colby
give Graham
Armstrong.
that much credit. There's no chance I'll give him that much
Absolutely
credit.
not.
Thank you for calling me on that, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We're getting reminders that if we need to go to the bathroom at any point, we can just do whatever we want.
We can just leave.
I've literally drank 5 BioSteels and I haven't got up once. This is going to be amazing. Once I leave, I may not come back.
Oh my God, man.
Well, can we get a timer on the bottom if I do?
We got
too much information. Sorry.
We got the 22nd pick.
Where are we
coming
at?
up.
What's happening? Who did the Penguins get again? Owen Pickering.
Owen Pickering.
Good, a good Western guy. Finally, they need more guys from the West in there.
That's the key to a good Penguins team?
You need 1 or 2 at least. Chris Letang was up on stage. That was cool to see. Just signed his extension. Should we listen to Carolyn? Of course, they're going to get Berkey on there maybe. No, he's running back to the
there
table.
he goes.
He's running.
It means the world. Can't put it into words. When he was announcing the pick and I heard my name, you kind of just black out. So super special moment.
I feel like
Frank
Brian
the
Burke
Tank.
might have had a look at your photo album as a kid, because I want to show you a picture. There you are in the hard hat. Is this what Pittsburgh's getting, a hard-working defenseman?
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, that's funny. I don't know why you guys brought that up, but yeah, hardworking.
Putting time in the basement, just like Sidney Crosby as a kid,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. 2 years old, shooting it around. That's funny.
With
Nice helmet on, too.
Yeah, with Geeky and Matejchuk, too, of course, your cousin. You're going to 3 Manitoba boys in the first round. What's it mean to you to share this moment with them, and you're going to be in the same division as Denton in Columbus?
Yeah, it means the world. You kind of look at our province, and it's a big day for Hockey Manitoba. So super proud, and it was nice to watch those guys kind of have their moments, and super excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So, was he cousins with
Denton Mateychuk?
Mateychuk? They're cousins, right? Yeah,
Yes.
That's even crazier, too. That's even cooler.
Our source for that information
Was
is
Denton.
Mateychuk.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, here he is, big fella on the back end. There's another guy who you're going to be looking
I love
up
that.
at.
I'll see him. I'll keep my eye on him. I'll be keeping my eye on him. Oh, still going. Still going. People can't believe we're still talking.
Honestly, me neither.
Well, actually,
at this point,
the person that came by that couldn't believe I was still talking should not be surprised that I'm still talking.
How long? Okay, how long do you think we've been going?
As he gets stronger.
Let's move
2.5
to the Anaheim
hours.
Ducks, the
3.
22nd pick.
3 already?
It's almost 10
Mason
o'clock.
McTavish,
Oh
who
my
was
God.
our 3rd overall pick last year, will make our selection.
Here are the Ducks again.
Mason McTavish. Look at this hair on this fella.
The Anaheim Ducks are proud to select Nathan Gauthier from the Quebec Hockey League.
Mason McTavish making the pick. Nathan Gauthier, and yes,
I think
the
they are doing
QMJHL
custom songs.
represented finally at the draft from the Quebec Rem Cards.
Oh, there he is. You know what? Sam Constantino has nailed
get that one?
3 picks. He got the 16th pick. He got the
In a crazy first round. I mean, to start off the way we did.
Wild. Look at that play.
Powerhouse.
That's strong. Really like that from Gauthier. You got the 16th pick, the 18th, and the 22nd.
Who else did Anaheim get
a few
there?
teams with
Trying to
a
keep track.
couple guys, eh?
I'm glad you're keeping track of this.
You're welcome. It's not in order, so it could be better. But I do have
Who
Colby.
else?
I have the full list. Oh, we can't show junior highlights on YouTube, so we were just like, look at that, to things that you can't look at. Cool. All right. We can't. Oh, we specific, like you specifically, Graham, or what is this? Oh,
So,
my goodness.
whose fault
Okay.
was that?
I don't know. I don't know.
It was the cast. I'm just working here, just try and grind. We're just grinding. We've been talking for 3.5 hours straight. Stoney's laughing like he's
boosting
surprised. He should not be surprised.
It's okay. There's only 10 more picks.
Yeah. Is there really?
Yeah, man. It's 32.
God, why'd they add those extra teams? right? I'm sure Elliot feels that way when he's writing 32 thoughts, right? He's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
You know what? I like this idea more when it was 30 thoughts. I'm old enough to remember when it was 30 thoughts. Oh, man. Colby. That's really good, man. That's really good. Hey,
maybe we should think about less teams, Steve. I know everyone
contract. You know what? Let's get G Baby on. Let's get Gary Bettman.
Let's get G Baby.
G Baby. Let's get Sweet Baby Gary on and talk to him about what I don't know, 15 teams. We'd be done. Like we'd be at the bar by now.
Childhood team, Montreal Canadiens. That's obvious. I mean, that's cool that he's getting drafted here, and his favorite team was Montreal Canadiens. That's awesome.
Now that we haven't had a guest for at least 30 seconds, I wanted to ask you about your draft day. What was that like?
Yeah, I mean, it's so long ago I can hardly remember.
2001.
Well, so I shared this. I think I shared this with you maybe before we came on. My draft was in Florida.
Nice.
What do they call it there? I don't even know what they call it. Like
Florida.
Where the Panthers play, but what's that area? Sunrise.
Yep.
So that was kind of cool to go to Florida. I don't believe I'd ever been to Florida. It was maybe my third airplane flight ever.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've never. So I went there. The day before the draft, I got interviewed by a couple teams, Washington and Phoenix at the time. And with the Phoenix interview, they were at a beautiful beach hotel. And I don't know if I've ever really been close to the ocean, so this was super cool too. I went swimming in the ocean.
Way.
Yeah,
nice.
after the interview, which was really, really, really cool with Warren Reichel, who was a scout there at the time, and Shane Sherla. Great guys. I thought I was going to get drafted by Phoenix just because it was so amazing. And I went swimming and all this stuff. It was awesome. But the draft itself was so cool to see faces that I'd only seen on TV in real life, like Gretzky and Luc Robitaille and all these other people that are involved in our game or at these events and at the draft, right? It was just like an amazing experience. My sister couldn't make it. It was my brother, my mom and dad. So we just had a small crew, and it was great. And my mom's such a big seafood fan, so to be able to go to Florida and actually eat real, legit
seafood.
Seafood, not from Saskatoon River, Saskatchewan River. Yeah, so it was it was a great experience.
Is it seafood if it came out of the river? I don't know.
Yeah,
river food?
I
don't know. They don't really sell river food.
There he is.
Do we have Owen Pickering coming in?
They did it. They got a Western guy. Thank you. Way to go. How you doing, Colby? Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Look
Steve.
at this guy. So, dang.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, awesome.
We got Owen Pickering, first-round pick of the Pittsburgh Penguins, joining us.
He lives with people, billets with people that are family.
Yeah.
Family.
Really?
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
He
They've been doing that a long
everybody.
About him quite a bit.
They've been doing that a long time.
Yeah.
They've been doing that a real long time.
No, this was their first year, the grandma.
Their mom's
Brenda's
dad,
been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, so they had a buddy of mine, Brent Twardick, back in the day.
What do they say about him?
Yeah.
By the way, you're live on YouTube.
Sounds good.
We're streaming you.
Sounds good.
What do they say about him? They talk about him a lot. What do they say?
All good things. They talk about
going up
how
to
hard
Loon
he
Lake,
worked.
maybe all that stuff.
How much you ate is a
crushed
big
food.
one. Yeah, exactly. Because we
Still
have
do.
lasagna dinners. Usually on Sunday, it's usually lasagna, and that's what they talk about. So I don't know if that's positive or negative.
It's a good thing. Yeah, I used to pound food. I was skinny though. I could never keep it on, Steve. Could never keep. Who do you have here today?
Can't relate.
So we're seeing Manitoba guys flying off the board. Good to see the Penguins step up with a Western Leaguer. I love it. We need more of this. Who are you here with? How many people traveled here? You got a big party?
Oh yeah.
Family?
A lot of people. Denton. I'm cousins with Denton Matejchuk, so
he told us
we had 30 people, I think. So there's a lot.
So just a big plate of lasagna tonight for
yeah,
dinner?
100%.
All right, there you go.
When you go out tonight, who is going to be the most embarrassing? Just the loudest person?
Geeky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure, right?
Yeah, Geeky, yep.
What'd you think of him? Did you see him fall down the stairs almost? When
he fell?
Almost, like
Come
a
on.
little.
Very close, man.
No.
No, he kind of gave her a little.
He stumbled a bit, but he recovered.
He recovered.
Okay, that's good then.
So
that's all matters.
Let me ask you about the Penguins.
Okay.
I mean, made the playoffs. What is it? 16 years in a row. Longest team. Think about Sidney Crosby. What popped in your head when they called your name?
Well, Chris Letang announced the pick.
Amazing,
Pretty
right?
cool, eh?
I was
recently
just
extended.
in awe. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just in awe, and I don't know, kind of indescribable. A lot of things. Like Crosby obviously comes to mind, and you watched them in the playoffs. Obviously, a pretty successful franchise. So, super excited to go to an organization like Pittsburgh.
I think you'll fit in like played Swifty, Manitoba guy, coming to the Steel City. Like, what does your game translate to that? Like blue collar skill, like up and down, like Western League guy, right?
Yeah, I like to think I can play a lot of roles. I feel like I'm a two-way defenseman. I'm a good skater. Obviously trying to fill out. So the physical game is only going to get better, I feel. But I feel like I have good skill, and my skating is kind of the biggest attribute, I guess.
All right, awesome.
What's your favorite Colby Armstrong Penguins memory?
He's way too young.
Wow. Yeah, way too young.
Yeah.
I have to pass on that one.
I got you. You know what? So am I.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can go on YouTube and look at it, although it is in like the worst quality of video for some reason. I don't know.
Just for some reason.
The technology's come a long way in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
A short amount of time.
Yeah.
Uploaded 1 pixel at a time.
Well, I'll be there. I'll be hanging around. I live in Pittsburgh, so I'll be hanging around. I'll be watching you. And you guys, have they told you? Do you have rookie camp or what do they call it? Prospect camp?
Development camp.
Development
right
camp.
away.
Right away.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Bring your stuff.
Yep.
Off camera, they're like, yeah, it's pretty soon.
They're like, we're literally going to throw you in a cage and we're dragging you to Pittsburgh. So say bye to mom and dad. Well, I look forward to seeing you there. You look good in that jersey. Congratulations.
Yeah.
They need a guy like you, so it's perfect. Way to
Thank
go.
you so much.
Yep.
I appreciate that a lot.
Yep. Congrats.
Thanks,
Enjoy
guys.
the rest.
Thank
Go get
you.
your steps in.
Okay.
You'll be sweating.
Yeah.
That's the second time now I've headbutted the microphone.
Yeah.
while nodding at someone. I'm a big nodder.
I do like that jersey. You
ever worn it?
When was the selection? What number were
him?
you?
21st.
Were you 20?
21.
Hey, I was 21st overall too, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Owen, we're both 21st overall selections to the Penguins. Who was the last one? Sam Poulin and then me? Awesome. Welcome to the club.
Oh, we got Dubas on the phone.
Thank you. What up, beauty? I love it.
Only one phone.
That's one of the great memories right there. He can go, oh, yeah, me and Colby shared the same number at draft in the first round. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to go tell his buddies right now.
Anyways, taxi.
We got a trade coming? Is that official? And is it Mr. Dubas on the phone?
Owen Pickering. What a guy.
Sorry, okay, so I actually predicted this, and you know what? I'm not going to spoil it. But it does involve the Leafs.
No.
Yes, it does.
What pick are we on, by the way?
Austin Matthews is on the Leafs. Seriously, though, Mitch Marner is his teammate. No, we got a trade coming out of the break. So what? Oh, my God, what pick are we it's moving a little faster, actually.
What pick are we on? What do we got?
We are on. So Jimmy Snuggerud was just drafted by the St. Louis Blues. Amazing name. 23rd overall. The next pick belongs to Minnesota. And then after that, it's the Leafs at 25. This trade is something that I thought might happen. It just fit really well. And are we going to get an announcement here from Dave? Amber?
I can't hear. Can we hear?
Are we gonna? Can we boot in the
24th pick in a matter of moments? But first, Jimmy Snuggerud standing by with our Caroline Cameron. Caroline.
Jimmy, the best moments are always shared. How special is tonight, considering you get to take part with a lot of your U.S. teammates?
Yeah, it's super cool to see them get picked too, and just have those guys as teammates here. It's been super fun, watch guys go up to the podium, and now hopefully watching more guys come up soon. So it's been really fun.
Speaking of shared moments, you're the third generation in your family after your dad and your grandfather to don the blue,
Look at that
red,
hair.
and white. What does that mean to you?
Wow.
It means a lot just to be able to play there and know that I'm a third generation
Look at the
Gopher.
helmet.
I think I'm the second
No
ever. So
way.
it'll be super
Is that
fun,
Rudy?
Play there, play for the Gophers. So
Well, congratulations and best of luck.
thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for sticking with us, everyone.
Yeah. The Dangle cast here on the Sportsnet YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe.
This is
tell
a
all your
huge
friends.
Dangle cast.
Did I call it the Dangle cast?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
You should, though.
No, I always say watch the Stanley Cup playoffs with Steve Dangle. Sorry, it's ingrained in my head. The Draftcast here on the Sportsnet YouTube channel. I'm Steve Dangle. This is Colby Armstrong. Arm Dog, Mr. Armstrong, former 21st overall pick of the Pittsburgh Penguins. The second most recent 21st overall pick of the Pittsburgh Penguins, behind Owen Pickering. We have Minnesota coming to the stage to make another pick here in the first round. And then after that, I believe we're going to get a trade involving the Leafs' 25th pick.
This guy, there's no question. That's a big part of their team. I just love the moxie that he comes to the table with.
Agreed.
This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to change it, and here we're doing it right now.
Here we go.
With the 24th selection, the Minnesota Wild are proud to select from Magnitogorsk of the KHL, Danila Yurov.
Yes, Danila
Jason,
Yurov.
you've been talking at length
He's from
about Danila Yurov,
Evgeny
who's
Malkin's
the 24th
program.
pick.
Magnitogorsk.
What can you tell us about?
Magnitogorsk. Here he is. Right winger.
It's actually amazing how familiar you are with the, cutting those clips with KHL, all these places. Hey,
I took a cab once, and this guy's like, just making small talk, and the guy's like, I'm from Russia. I go, what part? And he just sort of like he goes, you wouldn't know. And I go, try me. He goes, Khabarovsk. I go, home of Amur. And he goes, what? The Amur Tigers.
How you doing? Colby. Yeah, nice to see you. Congratulations, buddy. You look good. This is Steve.
Yeah. Hi. How you doing?
You are live
Steve, good to meet
on YouTube. You ever done that before? Let's go. So you gotta put on your headset and then try to speak as close as you can. Some of the guys have been holding it like this,
And sorry, we've done 1,000 of these. Nathan? What? Nathan? Yeah. Oh, okay, good. Just making sure. We've done so many.
Oh, yeah. For a while there was like Buffalo guys, like Sabres, little draft picks, like whizzing around in here. I'm like, how many picks did they get?
Colby pointed at someone a minute ago, and I was like, we've already interviewed him. And then it turned out we hadn't.
We've got another one coming at the end of the first round, so.
There we go.
Be ready.
Okay, so Nathan Gaucher.
Look at him. Look how happy he is.
He's extremely happy. 22nd overall pick of the Anaheim Ducks. What's this day been like?
It's been relaxed for the whole day, and then you come in to the Bell Center, you see everything, you get excited, the nerves start coming in, and then around 15, 20, we're more nervous, so it's been awesome.
You want to sit with us for 1 second?
Oh, yeah.
I know we only have so much time with you, but we got to trade from Gary.
Of course.
Let's watch.
I love those trades.
Toronto Maple Leafs trade Peter Mazarek and pick number 25, which will be the next pick in this year's draft, to the Chicago Blackhawks for pick number 38 in this year's draft. So Toronto,
the guy's clapping.
Trades.
So Dangle, you know him, right? Die-hard Leafs fan.
Oh yeah.
Die-hard Leafs fan. So this is very important to him.
So Chicago will be
I saw in
on
your
the
thing, I
clock
think it said
right
favorite
now,
team growing up, obviously
something with
Montreal.
Chicago and the
What
Canadian
was the
teams,
cheer
right? They
out
made
there?
trades now.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw your reaction.
Yeah, I think it's just being like the first Quebec guy coming out of the
That was the
round.
roar you got here from the people that love.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
they
so
love hockey so
they
much.
love
They're
hockey.
so proud of you, right?
Yeah, like I think I'm just gonna go around with this jersey, and they're gonna have one picture. So this is something they don't usually do that.
No, right? I thought that was an amazing thing, and I was sitting here. I was going, "What's going on?" Because we can only watch on TV. I didn't know what was going on. So that's the admiration for their product, Quebec product. What was that? What did that feel like? Is that like so proud for you?
Yeah, now that we're talking about it, it's amazing. Like just being that like Quebec product that comes out of the draft, having the crowd cheer for you. When you're on stage, you don't realize it, but now they cheered for me. So
yeah, they did. You should go back and watch it. It was amazing. I could see. I don't know if you were talking to people, but it looked like you were going, "Wow, this is amazing."
Oh yeah.
What was that like? What's that like being here? This year draft is here. How many people do you have here? Everybody?
70, I think.
70?
Oh yeah.
7-0.
7-0. My parents are divorced, so a lot of family around that, friends. But my close friends are like 5, and like my close family is about more like 6. But a lot of tickets, extra tickets we had to get.
So okay, you managed to cram them all in the building.
Oh yeah.
Where could you possibly go afterwards? The only place I can think of nearby that could that could host you all is the Bell Center.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, well, we're after this. We're just staying and we're partying on the floor.
Oh, there you go. Just party on the draft floor.
He has that much pull. They love him that much.
He brought a slip and slide and
Oh, yeah.
everything. Yeah.
No, but we're going to the hotel and stuff like that. Just a big room with everyone.
Are they whisking you away? Are they whisking you away right away to development camp? Is that happening? Have you heard that yet?
Yeah, we've had some talks like before the draft and everything. Where the dev camp went and everything. And now I know that probably this weekend I'll be off to
You'll be
Anaheim.
gone already.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Which is a great city. So
yeah, you'll be out there. I'm going out there for a hockey tournament next week too, so maybe I'll have to come by and watch you.
Yeah.
A SoCal Freeze hockey tournament with my son. So it's in your practice rink now in Anaheim and in LA, so I'll be looking for you down there. That's awesome. What about the sun? Are you feeling good about the weather?
Oh, yeah.
Anaheim, you're going to soak it all in?
It couldn't be better.
You're going to grow the hair out? You're going to go...
We'll see about that.
Beach
I don't think
boy?
your girlfriend's like that.
No. Well, congratulations, buddy. Amazing in your home province to get that reception and your dreams come true. Getting drafted to the NHL, amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Isn't that awesome? Very cool. That's a great story. You got to go back and watch it.
Oh, yeah, I have.
So you can appreciate that cheer from the fans. All right, go get to work.
Right.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah.
Well, Nathan Gauthier. So
amazing.
In the middle of that interview, the Leafs traded the 25th pick to the
Yeah.
Chicago Blackhawks. Chicago doing work in this draft, and Chicago is now going to make a pick.
So they're doing work in this draft,
mucking in the weeds,
but they
going back
also
to 2010
are
and some of
they're
their
going to be
tough
real
runs.
bad.
Now
So
he gets
trading
an opportunity to
away
put the stamp
Doc
on the Chicago Blackhawks
and to
franchise
Brinket,
more than he ever put
which
a
is
stamp
not
on it.
He is certainly not afraid.
what you would
Doc,
expect
traded,
out
the
of
Brinket
a
traded, and they bring
rebuilding
in
team.
Mrazek,
Yeah,
and they move
right?
up,
I think they're going
first
hard,
round
hard,
pick now
hard
coming
after
for
Connor
the Chicago
Bedard.
Blackhawks. Let's hear what they're going to do
Suck
with that
hard
pick. They
for
already
Connor
picked at
Bedard.
the 7.
I don't
They
know.
have 13
maybe.
spots
They're
so far
going to
tonight.
be real bad.
I think I saw Alexander Rouleau, who played for the Val-d'Or Fureur.
Chicago Blackhawks are proud to select from Chaska High School in Minnesota, Sam Rinzel.
Sam Rinzel. He looks like a tall guy here, too.
I'm not going to lie. I don't remember
taking
reading
Sam
about him.
Rinzel
I think he's an
out
off-the-board
of
pick.
Minnesota and high school player, guys. You don't see that very often.
So the NHL gives there he is.
He's on the
only a
list.
little off the board. He's only a little off the board. The NHL gives out these little headshot things so
Yeah.
that you can identify players.
Yeah.
And I had to go all the way to the third page for him. I haven't had to do
Well, it's awesome.
that yet. 25th overall. I was going to be like, let's look at some of his handiwork. We can't.
Is his mom and dad? I like watching them. I think they're crying.
Yeah, well, I mean, the
It's
Chicago
like
Blackhawks, these picks to me always feel a little extra special.
Yeah.
Because it's not just that a team wanted you with the pick that they had.
They
the Chicago
traded.
Blackhawks went out and got a pick to get him.
Yeah, they bullied the Leafs off of it. Is that what they did?
So they moved up 13 picks in the draft.
Because they wanted them.
In order to get...
they wanted them.
Well, they wanted
It's
them,
kinda cool.
and the Leafs wanted to ditch Peter Mrazek. That's why
yeah,
I was
yeah.
laughing so hard at that Leaf fan who's like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know,
I don't
yeah.
think you understand.
He
the
watches
Leafs
the
don't
Dangle.
get anything here
He
except
watches
cap
the
space.
Dangle cast.
Hey, maybe.
Yeah.
Buddy, you're a star. We're all watching you. We're all watching you. So this is Sam Rinzel going to the Chicago Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Very cool. I think you were in the middle of talking about your draft day.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. So we're gonna get out of here at 10:30, which is in about 15 minutes, unless we're with a player.
So hang with us. You never know who we're going to get. I'm still waiting for Slavkovsky to come by. I don't know. He kind of whizzed by us. Is he out of here already? He got drafted 8 hours ago. You're right, Slavkovsky. First overall pick. We're not going to see him. He already ate 5 smoked meat sandwiches. He's already in bed.
What was the sandwich you got today? That was absurd. That was the size of
I got a
my
steak
child.
sandwich, which I was thinking it was like going to be a regular sandwich. and it was a sandwich. It was literally just a steak sandwich. It was like,
yeah, but it was this big.
It was huge.
It was
Yeah,
sewer
they
grate.
stacked it, and there was all this stuff on it. And then I went for the other thing too, which I'm in Montreal. I got the mayonnaise, which they offer. They don't do that anywhere else for the French fries, and I did it. I was just dipping in mayonnaise, ketchup mayonnaise combo.
It's very Netherlands of you, very Amsterdam.
There he is. There's Tanger, Chris Letang here.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Could he join
You
us?
think Tanger will join us?
I don't know. You used to play with him.
I'll ask him.
Use your pull.
He's with his son.
You got pull?
There he is.
Oh.
Do you want to join us? No chance.
No chance, he said. Colby Armstrong, not that popular, unfortunately. He's just talking to his former buddy, Chris Letang, abandoning his podcast co-host, Steve Dangle. By the way, this is the NHL Draft cast here on the Sportsnet YouTube channel with sometimes Colby Armstrong. He's just leaving.
Well, we're live on YouTube.
Yeah. It's all good. With Colby Armstrong, who will be back after he's done talking to his friends. And Steve Dangle here, hydrated by Biosteel. So, we don't have much longer left in the draft. Are you going to grab a Biosteel? You should. It's what? Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Chris Letang. Into it. He's into the Biosteel. Literally, like he's getting into our bin and taking it. You should. Listen. Thank you, all of you, for watching this. This has been, the most ambitious stream that I think I've been a part of, and we've done a lot here on this channel. We're not done. The 26th pick is about to come in, and it belongs to Montreal. Yeah, those are a little askew. You got to fix those. Sorry, what was that?
Sorry about that.
No, let's. Colby's back.
Couldn't twist Tanger's arm to come on.
So I want you to get an idea of how poorly that went.
What
because
happened?
you were supposed to get a guest. He said no and then took our stuff.
Yeah, I know. Well, you got to sell the game. You got to spread love. I got to give Tanger's kid. He took one of these actually, a rainbow twist, which is very good. I like it. Everyone here at the draft, hydrated by Biosteel, big time, cranking down the Biosteels.
I'm so hydrated right now.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
500 milliliters exactly.
It's
That's
ridiculous.
so pleasing.
Dangle, this is a record too. Although I did just get up, my legs were not asleep, but we haven't had one bathroom break. Streaming straight. You're welcome, YouTube Nation.
You are welcome.
Or Sportsnet YouTube people. I don't know.
Listen, man, I'm a pro.
You are.
I'm a pro when it comes to this.
You're the best, probably.
I could, yeah.
You're the Wayne Gretzky of YouTube.
Well, at avoiding going to the bathroom.
Oh, is that what it
during
is?
a stream.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. As a streamer, I'm sure I'm
very mediocre. It's a no stream.
It's a no stream, baby. And you know what? I could go. I know I could go. I was told I could go.
Let's think of something here. Let's think of something. So is Montreal
Rocks.
up now?
What?
Montreal back up. Montreal's been sleeping now a little bit. They've had time to regroup and think. They went berserks out of the gate, made a couple trades.
Well, we got a lot of excitement here because it's Montreal about to make their second pick. And stick with us for a few minutes because
Edmonton.
Arizona acquired Zach Kassian from the Edmonton Oilers.
Oh, no way, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's great
Wow.
to see that.
Very interesting. We'll get to that, obviously, after the Montreal Canadiens make their second pick.
They want to free up.
Let's hear what
They
the
want to free
Montreal
up some
Canadiens have to
extra
do in front of
money.
the home crowd.
Kassian too.
Big time. Big time.
Les Canadiens de Montréal sont fiers de sélectionner de la Ligue élite de Slovaquie, Philippe Méchard.
So it's Philip Massar, a right winger out of
Massar.
Slovakia, and of course Slovakians taken both first and second overall, and this is now a hat trick of
Sorry,
players
I'm
taken
very
in this
distracted
draft.
by a text
And
I
this is
received.
Clearly a result of
from a
what we've
Habs
been
fan.
talking about in the emergency.
So first of all, this guy, Robert, his license plate reads, it was 3-1, which is tough for me.
Well, why? Like, he's a Habs fan, but he just loves to stick. He loves
to needle the Leafs.
I like that.
And the text he sent me after the Leafs made that trade Leafs finally got out of the first round.
That's actually very clever. That's actually very clever. People, I don't get how they come up with this stuff. I don't get it.
I mean,
it's amazing.
Use the word Leaf and first round in
Yeah.
a sentence, and it's comedy gold. Everyone loves it.
It's very easy.
Aha!
By the way,
Roberts.
NHL, great job with this. I don't know, maybe we've been on, Zoom or whatever the heck they did it on the last few years, but really cool to see the stage that they have here in Montreal, the walkway. It's been awesome to watch. Montreal fans got their money's worth here on night one so far.
By the way, Philip Misar, another Slovakian.
Yeah.
Another.
Yeah, the hat trick of Slovakian players just now taken.
This pick, by the way, came to the Montreal Canadiens as part of the Tyler Toffoli trade. That's
Wow.
why. That's how they got 2 picks.
Here you go. You know what this is? The
What?
gift that keeps on giving. Dangle trade trees coming out everywhere. We'll see what these lead to.
Someone on the way into the building was like, "I love your trade trees, man."
Yeah, they're
and I just sort of went, "Huh." And the reason I did that is I really love doing them.
they forgot
Man,
ta-
they take forever.
They got
Oh,
the
buddy,
tag.
the tag! Get rid of the tag.
Do they have his name on the back at least? Yeah, they do.
They do. So there you go. Figured it out.
Those things are hot off the shelves. Just really, literally hot off the shelves.
Excellent, man.
That's
Excellent.
great.
Yuri Slafkovsky and Philip Misar.
I always wondered, like when I got drafted to Pittsburgh, I was down in South Florida. Can you imagine being someone drafted to the host team, especially a city like Montreal? So now what these guys do, right? They walk around town, they keep their jerseys on and their hats, and they go out with their family. And now you're wearing a Montreal Canadian. Like, where is Yuri Slafkovsky right now? He could be anywhere he wants right now.
Still
in
signing
Montreal.
autographs.
No, he's
outside
like
the building.
He's like on the rooftop of like the nicest steakhouse in Montreal. They put a table out there for him.
It's warm.
I mean, he can do whatever he wants. He's got the jersey on. The people love him. They love hockey here in Montreal. He's just going wherever.
You know what? We were told we can wrap whenever we want.
So
what do you think?
Yeah, we should. But first, I want to say this. So you're a Leaf guy. The Leafs did trade away their pick.
Yeah.
Funny joke that we got lent to us. Leafs
Wah-bam-bam-bam.
actually out of the first round. I was really looking forward, by the way, to the Leafs pick and your excitement. We're actually not. We're not leaving. We're not signing off.
No. We want to apologize that we're not going to see the whole first round. The first round took forever. I'm very excited to see how tomorrow goes with rounds 2 through 7 because the digital drafts took like 8 hours. Usually it's only 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. But sorry, what was your question about?
I just wanted to know how you feel about the Leafs, and were you so excited, and do you feel like you got ripped off a little bit by not getting to experience a Leafs draft pick here on this?
No. You know what?
Draft cast.
I think me and a lot of Leaf fans are singularly focused. We literally want to see them win.
So what's the most important thing the Leafs can do, try to do, possibly through this draft in looking for moves or things, and what's something that Steve Dangle, Leaf superfan, would offer in fixing some problems or something, because they're not far off. Let's face it. I mean, goaltending is a big thing, so you kind of say, yeah, maybe you are a little far off. So what's the one thing, I think, the goaltending piece, and how do they fix this?
Well, this is interesting.
We have to talk about the Leafs. We have to give a little Leaf talk here.
They're the team that, now that these trades are out of the way, are going to make the most, I think. There's, Philadelphia didn't really do anything, so I'm sure they have more left in them. But getting rid of Mrazek opens up that space. Now you can properly evaluate, all right, what do we do with Rasmus Sandin? What's that contract going to look like? What do we do with Jake Muzzin? Do we keep him or do we have to move on? Does that open up the door to potentially bring back Jack Campbell?
Yeah.
Do we now have a better offer for Darcy Kemper? What if they make a trade for, you know what? Marc-Andre Fleury's in Minnesota. They don't maybe need Cam Talbot. Maybe Cam Talbot is a trade option for the Toronto Maple Leafs. But as good as the team is, as much as I liked how hard they pushed Tampa and still lost, but how hard they pushed Tampa, if you don't have a goalie, you're cooked.
Yeah.
And they needed a goalie heading into today,
and
now they have less.
Yeah, they have less. but in the present time, maybe made it easier on themselves. You know, we heard offer sheet on, you know, blah, 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 what could happen. So they made a little bit of room so that they can handle some possible attacks from other teams. And in their search for a goaltender. This is a great moment. Is this?
Yeah.
They're picking for the first time. They traded down. So GM Mike Greer.
Let's hear from Mike Greer, and then we'll wrap it after Mike Greer
makes his first pick as GM.
Thank you, Montreal. You guys have been wonderful hosts this week. I'd like to congratulate Joe Sakic and the Colorado Avalanche. Before we make our selection, on behalf of the Marchment family and the San Jose Sharks organization, I want to express our sincere thanks for the outpouring of love and support that we have received over the last 24 hours in response to the sudden loss of our beloved friend and colleague, Brian Marchment. As most of you know, Brian loved the game of hockey. He absolutely loved it. He breathed it, he used it. No one was happier to be at the rink than Mush. His opponents may not have enjoyed playing against him, but as someone who was his teammate, I can tell you that there was no one I would rather go into battle with, or who you would want on the bench than Brian. Brian's reputation on the ice was that of a fierce, relentless competitor. But off the ice, he was honest, down to earth, loving, and he truly cared about people. You could tell this by the way he engaged with everyone, the questions he asked, and the time he spent with you as a person. The imprint that he has left on his teammates during his 17-year NHL career, the Sharks prospects who he has mentored and helped develop, and on his colleagues, both inside and outside of the Sharks organization, will be felt well into the future. Tonight, we again send our most heartfelt condolences to all of Brian's family and friends, but particularly his parents, John and Joanne, his siblings, Wayne, Carrie, and Tara, and especially his wife, Kim, his children, Mason and Logan. We love you, Brian. You will be missed, but you will never be forgotten.
That's amazing. That's hard to do. I mean,
extremely.
It's like yesterday.
To make our first round selection is our Director of Scouting, Doug Wilson Jr.
You couldn't have a more difficult situation to walk into. It's horrible. I forgot they had played together, too.
Wow, look at him. Does he not look like his dad?
The San Jose Sharks are proud to select from Linköping center Philip Bistad.
There they go. Linköping.
Well, that was a beautiful statement from the newly minted GM, Mike Greer.
Who was your SHL team?
Vekwa Lakers.
Vekwa.
Yeah. Amazing. Also, what David Amber just touched on with Brian Marchment and Mike Greer's words about his passing and the kind words to his family and friends, of course.
I mean, you don't want to evaluate this way, but like he's done amazingly as, you know, someone who's been on the job for 3 days.
Yeah, I know.
All of 3 days.
I know.
And faced a wild amount of challenges. I'm sure he'll be glad when this weekend's over. And,
a little bit, yeah.
You know,
some pretty tough stuff, obviously.
Yeah, pretty tough.
So that'll be our last pick, right? We're leaving it right here.
We're gonna leave it here because Colby, 3.5 hours. That's how long we've been streaming, buddy.
Is that a record?
I think so. I've done a handful of double overtime games, but that's luckily I missed out on the 5 overtime Tampa Columbus one.
This is a monster. This is a monster stream.
But
we were
luckily we were hydrated,
massively hydrated
by BioSteel.
Yeah. And that'll do it. Thank you,
well,
BioSteel. Thank you, BioSteel. Thank you.
And if you're in the Bell Center right now and you need to use the bathroom,